Amethyst on my starting five. This guy has a couple good guys on his bench. He has Peja coming off the bench, which is quite a bit scary. But he has like two guys on the end of the bench that aren't very intimidating. I'm tempted to put John Stockton. I'm low-key tempted to put John Stockton. No, screw that. Since he's doing it, alright, I'm gonna put John Stockton on Ben Simmons because he is my starter. But then that means that Alex Cruz might be going up against LeBron. Or he uses Braun, I don't, because I don't have that Braun. I don't have LeBron's card. Like his diamond. I think this is my court. I can't tell. I have Rudy Gobert running my center spot, of course. Rudy, the Tutti Frutti. Now, the reason why I do have John Stockton and Ben Simmons, which also forms Alex Caruso and LeBron, is because Ben Simmons is a point guard, so I just kind of decide that I might as well run him guarding the point instead of playing it. He's going to be guarding it this game. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to do that. Just like, I'm going to need an oversized, or at least considered oversized point guard. Like, I'm going to need a taller point guard. So, like, I don't think I have Penny Hardaway anymore. But I'm going to need somebody on those lines that is, like, a 6'7" point guard. Now, I'm not going to put Lonzo in because, yes, he is 6'6", but he isn't the greatest 6'6" player. He is not like a great 6'6" point, or he's not able to be a small forward. He is a guy who I would consider a good shooting guard. He would be good at the 1 and the 2. I don't think he'd be able to like run against 3. But you know, right now I have my 1 guarding their 3, and Alex Caruso, I don't know if you guys know this, but he's only 6'4". So I think that my best bet is to either A, change Ben Simmons just to keep him on the opposing team's small forward, which in this case would be LeBron, or to not do that and then just grab like a taller point guard. However, it might just mean that I go down in overall to a shorter, or to a like lower overall team, which would be good, but it wouldn't be good because, you know, I'll still be facing guys with like good players and stuff. The only difference is that they're just gonna have like an advantage at the point, because I don't think there's any like good, you know, small forward style point guards right now that can play the point guard position, unless it's like that one Ben Simmons card that's like going for 300k. So I'm not spending my money. What I'm saying is I'm not spending my money on that Ben Simmons card because that Ben Simmons card costs like 5 times more than the Ben Simmons card that I have right now. The one that I got is a rewards card, but I'm not spending like 100 to 300k that I don't have, and I don't really want to I really don't want to sell my Michael Jordan just to get a 6'10" point guard. I'd rather just get a, you know, like at best amethyst point guard that's like 6'7". I'd rather get like Penny Hardaway, or I mean, I don't think any other like really good tall point guards exist. This email that I've been waiting for came in after 15 minutes. No, like an hour and 15 minutes. By the way, guys, I did enter some giveaways. So I'm entering a lot of giveaways like sneakers and stuff because I'm like into that stuff. Oh. I enter like these sneaker giveaways. But I am playing limited. I'm not going for any 12-0 or anything like that. I'm just going for like, you know, I'm just going for like some quick games. I'm trying to go like maybe like 5-3 or something like that. I'm trying to get a positive win record, so I'm trying to end up with 4 more wins. I'm also not trying to go for 12-0 because that's going to take a while. And also, if I want to be having some good times, I'm going to have to finish it earlier. Like, the games are going to have to finish quicker. But I really am interested in that Galaxy Opal card that you get. Oh, that was Page. I need to have a good perimeter defender on Stojakovic. That's the issue, is that the best strategy is to find a stretch player, because you always have stretch players you always have 4s and 5s who can't defend. They can't perimeter defend. So that's what I need. I need a good, perimeter defending guard. So, preferably a point guard. Alright. He isn't the basket. I feel like Zion would be my best bet right now as a guarding Peja Stojakovic, because he's a good perimeter defender. However, he isn't the best, but the reason why I'm saying that he's good is because he is a shorter... realistically, if he could play point guard, that'd be the most ideal position or thing that I could have right now. If I got Magic as a point guard, if I could pull that Pink Diamond Magic, but those packs aren't out anymore. But if they were out and I could pull that, that'd be the most ideal thing, because he's a 6'9" player that can play point guard. I could make him guard any position. I'd probably make him guard the small forward, make Ben Simmons guard the point guard, and then run it like that, because Magic Johnson can realistically play and guard any position that is on the court, whereas Ben Simmons is mainly a point guard who can guard small forwards, but he isn't better than anybody else. This guy just atomic hitman just randomly pauses. I don't know who that is, but the only rule is that pretty much I have one of my guys. I have Ben Simmons guarding Stockton, also because he's really good at stealing the ball, and Stockton is a really good passer. He's the NBA history leader in assists. He's the all-time assist leader and steal. So he's pretty good at stealing the ball, stealing assists, grabbing assists. I mean, he's really good at stealing your girl if he can steal that ball. Alright, so it is his court. He can really steal your girl if he can steal your ball. Oh wow, he missed that. Alright, that was an unexpected, horrible pass. Alright, back to the basket. Forward passes it to a above average 3-point shooter. Watch him hit that. This is gonna be a really close game. I can already tell. Just to make anybody who's squeamish get pissed off and run away. Ooh. I don't want to get 3 seconds. Please don't give me 3 seconds. Just give Zion Williamson the ball and a dunk. Goaltending. Oh, I love goaltending calls, because that probably wouldn't have gone in. Even though it did, it was probably because the guy tipped it on the goaltend, so... Okay. Is that PG? Yeah, that's Paul George. Damn. Okay, why did you just run out of bounds and stand there? The worst part is, if I didn't pass it, I probably could have scored. Or if I just, learn how to fake pass. That's one thing that I need to learn. Also, this is heat check Lord. His heat check isn't activated right now, if you didn't know, because he is currently injured, I believe. So, this guy's Lillard is useless right now as it stands, but he is really good when he's on fire. Like he's a really good card with his base card too. Yeah, as you can see, is just the plain old 89. But this guy runs him. I think he's like the last, if not second last, because his last two guys on the bench are like his worst, and they're both like 89s. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, Hassan Whiteside's his other 89 off the bench. Other than that, he kind of has like diamonds and amethyst like me. I don't have a single pink diamond on my roster though, because I sold a lot of my pink diamonds to get MJ. Like every single pink diamond that I've had, I've sold, and then the pink diamond Steve Nash I sold. I sold the diamond Michael Jordan to get the Galaxy. Thanks. I don't know if he was trying to like walk the dog or whatever he was trying to do there, but whatever he was trying to do, it just caused him 2 points. Oh, and that play just cost me 2 points. Yeah, that play 100% just cost me 2 points. I shouldn't have passed it to Giannis. If I was going to pass it to Giannis there, or if I was going to be smart with that, I definitely should have ooped it to him, because he can jump from like pretty much anywhere except for the 3-point line and dunk it. He is stacked. Like he can free throw dunk. Alright, that's gonna help him. Alright, let's go. MJ, bringing it up. Where's the foul, bitch? Huh? Fight me for that foul, bitch. Alright, Alex Caruso guarding PG. Bro, that was a hard contested shot. Alright, time to get Michael Jordan some ankles. Or just a wide open 3. I mean, that's okay too, you know? Just give me the points. Alright. I can't get cocky though, because my goal is to go 12-0 someday. But I don't think I'll be able to do with this roster. Like, the thing that I'm going to need to base all my stuff on is Michael Jordan, because he has the best layup, dunk, or no, he has the second best dunk stats, because Zion Williamson has a 99 and a 98, whereas Michael Jordan has like a 98 and a 97. So, Michael Jordan and Zion have 2 different guys, like have 2 different styles. So, or 2 different dunk stats. So, the Hornets are playing right now. They're like the horrible version of like any good team. Bro, they somehow beat the Raptors though. I'm pissed. But we're playing the Suns tonight, so hopefully Devin Booker doesn't decide tonight is when he's gonna break any of his like career highs, like, you know, his points career high, and just decides to drop 81 and just become next Kobe, one of the all-time greatest scorers that just got snubbed for his first few seasons from the All-Star game. Alright, Giannis for 3. Maybe? Nope. Okay, Rudy Gobert can't put back. Lamar Odom is gonna drive in like almost any power forward. I'm pretty sure, I need to check, but I'm pretty sure John Stockton has Hall of Fame Dimer, which is not a very good stat to be facing. If you ask me, it is probably the hardest stat to face, but it is one of the best stats to have. Let me just check this tweet. Okay, Converse making moves. Draymond Green just signed a shoe deal with Converse. So I guess he's like the new face of Converse basketball. I don't think kicking somebody in the groin is the best way to start off. Alright, I don't think signing somebody who's more well known for kicking people in the groin than winning a Defensive Player of the Year, multiple time All-Star and All-NBA player, probably a future Hall of Famer. I don't think the dude who's more known for kicking people in the groin should be the face of your company. I'm sorry, Converse, but you signing Draymond was, I mean, it's a good idea, you're getting some publicity, but a dude who's averaging a triple single, first of all, and is probably one of the least promising players right now, is not a great idea for your company to get publicity. Give me that bitch. You see, I kind of out-strategized him there. However, he did out-strategize me by fouling me when I had the ball in Lamar Odom's hand. Or not Lamar, Zach Randolph's hands. Keep getting confused because he has Lamar Odom. He's a 6'10" power forward / small forward. Zach Randolph just has the center, not power forward. Oh, sorry, not small forward. So they both play dual positions, but you know, one of them plays a more superior paint role, the other one plays a more. So I just realized it's LeBron going up against Zion again, because you know last night they went up. Oh, he hit that final buzzer. I am scared now because it's a 1-point game again. It's surprising. Both the course have ended in a 1-point game. Yes. Oh, Neil is highlighted there, if you couldn't tell. But man, he has drained 2 straight threes. Yeah, I'll try and show you the screen there. You might not be able to see it. You won't be able to see it, but it's Agent Wojnarowski saying Golden State Warriors star Draymond Green is signing a shoe deal with Converse. Sources tell ESPN he will become the brand's highest profile athlete since Dwayne Wade. Green had been signed with Nike. God, I hope this doesn't glitch out. This guy took 2 straight timeouts. Oh shoot, I almost got a 5-second violation. G Fuel made this new thing where you can track G Fuel cans near you, like at a gas station or Walmart, since like they're selling them now at like stores. They're going more public with it. The nearest one to me seems to be in the United States. I don't think there's a single G Fuel can they can buy in Canada. Because, like, I feel like they need to go international. Like, yes, you can buy their products and get them shipped internationally, but they need to have it so you can buy their products in store. Get freaking blocked there. Like, it looked like he was about to get a shot off, so a potential foul. And then my man just comes in just like, you expect to do anything productive? And yeah, Ben Simmons is a really good shot blocker when it comes to paint. Bruh. Alright, let's just go ahead and watch John Stockton shoot another 3. Pass it to Gobert. Jordan has it now. Absolutely sham god. Wide open on that. Michael Jordan's at 18 points. There's only been 5 tops other players who score. I'm not including the 3-pointers. I think Michael Jordan holds the record for the most 3-pointers by my team right now. Well, I mean this game. And the only 3-pointers by my team this game. See, I kind of got pissed off today, though, because I got handed a pop-up lesson, which is pretty much, I have this thing tomorrow that I always go to on Wednesday nights. It's called Cadets. And pretty much, in my level, is when you're supposed to learn how to teach. So we learned how to teach and stuff, and now we're told we have to teach a lesson tomorrow that we were given what our lesson is tonight. But my lesson's pretty easy. It's pretty much on the phonetic alphabet, which, if you don't know, it's pretty much like the Alpha Bravo, Charlie stuff. It's like those. It's kind of military language that they use, which, you know. Oh, Caruso should have gotten the putback on that. Alright, Caruso, we need to see your whiteness pop out. Alright. Now let's see if you're truly the whitest. You are truly white. You nailed both free throws. With one green, you should have gotten two if you're that white, but, you know, I don't care about how white you are. Alright, this guy's truly the whitest dude in the court. Like, he just drilled 2 threes. Get and one. Peja Stojakovic. White guy wearing number 12. That's an amethyst card. That better not have been a 3. Yeah, that wasn't good. Because we don't get 3s. Let's see if Noah got... He got a mid-range in this game, finally. Like, alright, wow, we're 50% from the field this quarter. That's pretty good considering the fact that the previous 2 quarters, we were sub 40. But that's for the team, not just for an individual player. That's for the entire team. Alright, Jamal Crawford is really good at drawing fouls. Jamal Crawford is one of the most underrated players currently, who is a free agent due to being waived. He has one of the greatest sixth men of all time and can arguably be placed in the Hall of Fame as that spot of the greatest sixth man of all time. Now, the only guy who combats him is, big man Lou Williams, who is tied with him for most Sixth Man of the Year trophies, which, by the way, is 3. If Lou Williams, who, by the way, is the front runner, wins it this year, he might end up winning. He might end up being called the best Sixth Man of all time. Now, if the Clippers win a title, on the other hand, he will be the all-time greatest Sixth Man, and will probably end up getting his spot in the Hall of Fame, surprisingly enough, to a lot of people. Yeah, you're gonna hit a 3 on me, I'm gonna hit a 3 on you. So I got the Coke, but I didn't get the Mentos, so can't do any experiments tonight. My science teacher decided to do an experiment in class, but the experiment wasn't ready, so we couldn't do it. But it was ready. It wasn't ready for my time because we had our science class first period, and pretty much with the semester I'm in, we have all 4 classes are as one big class. So it's called STEM, but it isn't like the regular STEM that you guys hear about, like science, tech, engineering, and math. It's English and math. And our science teacher decided, because what we do is we have like this one big room, which is 2 rooms comprised into one, and it's pretty much like, every other day we do science and English, and then every other day, so on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays we have science and English, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays we have civics and so on. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays we have math and science. Then we have civics and English on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which Tuesdays and Thursdays are like, so those are English and civics days. I've been doing a science, or we've had science, and I'm always first period science, and so they decide that it'd be cool to do an experiment, and of course I'm always willing to do an experiment, alright? And so we're doing this experiment, and my teacher didn't have it ready, because it was a specific water experiment that was supposed to have a big surprising like explosion. Get absolutely 3 on. Like, I freaking swear, Chauncey Billups 3-pointer is a underrated and overpowered 3-pointer. Oh, now I know why he's so good at threes. That's Buddy Hield, literally the guy who won the 3-point contest. Oh, if I make that, oh, that was insane, bro. That was insane how I just came back into that. Like, I get the ball tipped, he picks it up, and proceeds to hit a contested layup. Get fucking dunked on, Hield. You don't deserve to be there. And then he proceeds to turn the ball over. Potentially another 3. I might go for a 3, I might not. I need to go and get some water, because I am having a sore, dry-ass throat. Because, guys, if you don't know, being a streamer, and it's like more of a fun thing that I do, it's quite tough when you don't have water on you. That's why you always see streamers having, like, G Fuel and just genuine liquid on them, because their throat gets dehydrated over time. By the way, guys, this channel will be changing a lot. I do a lot of changes. So if you go to my first videos, I was a Geometry Dash YouTuber. Then I switched over to Fortnite when it was popular. Made a lot of Fortnite content, and then I switched over to like Call of Duty around like the time that World War II was out. And then I'm now kind of fluctuating, and now I do a lot of 2K. And the biggest thing that I'm planning on doing is changing this channel. Now I'm probably going to change the name too, because right now I have Bromo Gaming. I'm going to change it to just Owen_Roberts28, in which I'll be changing it. Now this is a thing. I'm going to be changing this channel, but it's going to take me probably a couple months because of the fact that it's time consuming. And also it consumes a lot of my bank account. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting like a vlog camera. I already have a computer in which I know that I can download a bunch of like footage onto. I'm going to get like a good vlog camera, and then I'm going to start making vlogs. Along with that, I'm going to start doing like sneaker videos, meaning like shoe videos, trying to grow popularity over time. And I might just unlist all my videos, honestly. I know that I have like 5 or so years of videos, but like it's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna try and do whatever I can to change this channel. I might honestly just get one of my friends and pay him like $10 to go through and unlist every single channel video, because that's gonna be like a good hour or 2 of work. Get fucking postered by a 6'4" shooting guard who's balding. But you know, like I'm gonna try and change it to more of a vlog / sneaker YouTube channel. I don't have a very interesting life, so that's why it's also gonna take a while. I'm gonna need to get an interesting life. But a lot of this stuff will come through funding, so it might be like I just go to the mall and vlog it. You know, if I go into like say Lids, which is a store down by my mall, which just sells a lot of like really nice hats. By the way, guys, I do really like hats, and that's the thing, I like that place because a lot of the guys in there have a similar like passion. Like they really like hats. It's kind of like sneakers, where they really like hats, so they'll always kind of like talk about them. I actually went in with my Pistons hat, which is like, it's their city hat from this year and last year, because they did use it last year. And I went in with my hat, and the guy actually saw my hat and was like, "Is that Raptors hat?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I didn't realize. And then he's like, "Oh, that's a Pistons hat," and he didn't know because I didn't think that they sold. I thought that they sold it in there. I thought that he sold more than just the Raptors city hats, but it turns out that the Raptors were the only city hats they sold. So I kind of explained to him how I got it when I went to Detroit to go to the Pistons game, you know. But you're gonna see me doing a lot more of that. Random videos. If I get a package from someone, if I win a giveaway, I'll be making a package unboxing. It probably won't be a big thing, the unboxings, because I'm not I mean, why is this guy fouling me? Is this guy trying to foul with us on? Or is this guy trying to hack a Shaq? I think this guy's trying to hack. I think this guy is legit. I think most of my guys have like an above 90 free throw. But I think he's trying to hack a Shaq. Not realizing that I have a pretty good throwing team. No, I don't mean throwing elite, I mean free throws. Alright, this guy, that's John Stockton. That's why he's white as hell and unathletic. He was, by the way, guys, I have confirmed that, and that is a fact. He was one of the most unathletic players in history. He was like top 10 most unathletic players, and the reasoning why is because he was like 6'1" to 6'3", and he wasn't that tall, and he wasn't like, he was more of a pass first point guard. He was more of a point guard that you'd want to have on your team if you were like one of the best scorers in the league, because he would consistently average double assists. Like the odd time he'd average like 10 or more points. He wasn't much of a 20 PPG scorer though. Like, I think his career average was above 10, but I don't know. So that's the game. I'm gonna go and grab a Coke. OMG, this is a thing. The Cheesecake Factory makes bread. Just a random fact I thought you guys should know because I just got it on Kais Omar, this huge sneaker YouTuber, just randomly. So flash giveaway, like, retweet, tag 2 friends in the comments. Winners announced tomorrow. When was this? 0302. That was just a random. Johnson.
Wings are ready.
I'm just told me that my wings are ready. I see my man's rocking just some regular old stuff saying wealthy. Honestly, I feel like there's gonna be that one shirt that says "Congrats, you're rich" that costs $10,000. Like just straight up a shirt that just no special parts, like a really, it's a normal t-shirt made of 100% cotton, whatever. And all it says on the front is, "Congrats, you're rich," or "I'm rich," It's just kind of a minor flex that people spend 10 grand on just to flex on people. Just like wearing Gucci slides, which cost, by the way, $180. I'll be back. I'm gonna go and grab some chicken. Oh my dog, there's chicken up here. Don't be surprised if I start screaming. Because, that means that a just random ambush of dogs came into my room to ask for chicken wings. I'm supposing, I was just gonna assume that that was gonna happen, because Joakim Noah sucks. He truly does. So, crack a cool one for the boys. Where the Mentos at? Holy shit. Like, this guy's bench is stacked too. Now note that none of these guys came from like skill. No packs come from skill. This guy could have easily just opened a bunch of packs and got really fucking lucky. But, like, alright. How is this guy at a 94 overall? He has such a good team. You know what I want to bet? She has bronze cards on the bench. She has like the 3 bronze rule, which is like putting in 3 bronze cards just because you want your team to have better, like, easier matchups. Ben Simmons from 3? Nope. Alright, this game is gonna be difficult. I'm gonna try and make a rule where I don't rage quit, but it might be tricky. You're facing a load of pink diamonds that are all really good, and your best card, your second best card, is a diamond. Like, this guy has a lineup of pink diamonds and even a bench of pink diamonds. Yet I have a lineup of, like, you know, an average of a diamond because I have 1 opal, which technically brings up the pink diamond, but then I have 1 amethyst, which brings it down back to, you know, diamond, because I also have 3 diamonds. So pretty much my average is the card that I have most of on my team. On my starting 5, by the way. Only. Because on my bench I actually have mostly diamonds as well, but this guy, again, his bench is stacked. He has like a good 3 pink diamonds running his bench. Just think about how stacked this guy is. Disappointing it'd be for him to lose. When all this man has to do is hold square, press triangle, and drive to the basket. Alright. Now mercy rule will be at 15 points, we'll say. So he ever has a lead of 15 or more, I quit. And that is the mercy rule. Bro, if you don't know what mercy rule is, it's mercy rule. So you lose by just pure being outskilled a certain amount of points, or a certain deficit. Alright, this guy has the most stacked team, and I feel like the defense is all AI, and the offense is all him, but his offense is also like 80% AI. Like, because all of his flashy dunks and the ways that he's getting to the basket All because his cards are good. Yeah. This guy has like mid-range beasts. And then he has Luka Doncic, which is also just like a pure beast. But I have Hurricane Zion on my team. Bitch. Just got a random 3 with Zion even though it wouldn't have gone in. Had this man not hit that fat fucking goaltending. Alright, well, having pink Diamond Wilt, I just realized if he has pink, oh wait, that's just Diamond Giannis on his bench. Alright, that was an easy way to score. This guy actually got that. No, this was useless. Maybe I should start doing more step backs. I'm definitely gonna start hitting more step backs. Because if you don't know, a step back actually guarantees that you won't get 100% coverage. If you step back, you create enough space guaranteed. The only way that you can not get, or you can get 100% contested, is if the dude has a large height difference. Like, if the dude is the same height as you, you are guaranteed to get at least, or at most, like 75% contest on a step back. Whereas if you shoot normally, you are going... why are you jumping to the right? Like, dude, the ball was going the other way. Well, I'm like low-key thick. Came to 9. He's 6'7". Like 285. So, the chubbiest player in the league. But, you know, at least it isn't as bad as like some players after walkouts. Because during walkouts, the way you can work out, since like all the staff is on a short leave of absence, I think that doesn't include trainers, but he literally contested the final shot because he wanted that final shot. So it's funny how if Zach Randolph made that, I would have went into game chat and told this guy, quit, like, bro. That would have been embarrassing. I need Jordan to get in. Because this guy has, like, a mediocre lineup. But he has... is that Diamond Seth? I can't really tell if that's Diamond Seth that he has on his lineup right now. Because I don't remember if... I think that Diamond Seth was released as a Moments card. Because, of course, he's just been dropping threes. Like, it's nothing. Well, that 2 of the 3 Currys have some sort of 3-point record for a team. Because Steph, who was the Warriors record, and he's like top 5 in all time. And Dell, I think, is second in Hornets all-time threes. He was first until Kemba showed up. This guy's left. And Mans gave me a free win, bro. Oh, this is going to be the hardest one because there's a lot of contracts. But I do have quite a few contracts, not surprisingly. Because I opened so many packs. But I sold like 19 bronze contracts. I have enough to survive until hopefully the end of this thing. Alright, this guy's a pretty good line. Okay, his bench. Not bad, he has Gerald Wallace. I think I was really contemplating putting Ben Simmons on Young, but then I realized that Alex Rose would need to be on Durant. And I don't know about you, I don't think Alex Caruso can guard Kevin Durant. Like, everybody's starting lineup that I face will now be like really good, but their bench is really the killing part of a lot of teams that I face. Like, the bench is what I know, what I call the cold heart. So, should I just turn the ball over after that? Like, that was a nasty poster. And, like, the bench for a lot of teams I face is going to either be the saving or the killing part, because if their starting lineup isn't better than mine, their bench might be a lot better. Even though I have, like, a really good bench, there's still players with upwards of 6 to 7 opals, because they've just done really good in this game. The last game was just pure luck that the guy decided to quit. He probably was like told to get off the PS4. And I was like, little Tommy, son, it's time to get off the PS4. It's bedtime. It's like 8 o'clock. And he's like, Mom, I don't want to get off. I'm in an online game. Well, honey, you have to get off. I'm coming down and turning off the TV if you don't get off, bitch. There's always that one parent who does that, who just demands you to get off the games. Like, get dunked on. Like, I dunked with Alex Caruso, a 6'4" guard, and won. So Ben Simmons got dunked on. And that's exactly what would happen if I ran Ben Simmons facing Trae Young. I'm confident with Alex Caruso's extreme, out-of-the-ordinary athleticism that he can, like, compete. Fuck! Booty thrashers. Alright. No. A dude's probably a virgin when he names his team something involving sex. Like, anything sexual in a name in 2K means that the dude is probably a virgin who's, like, really desperate. I mean, the only virginity he's ever lost is to his hand. And his favorite sound is probably the Pornhub intro. No, not probably, is the Pornhub intro. Okay? That's probably his favorite sound to hear. Oh, fast break. That's how you know you're actually going. Oh, shit. Well, didn't realize I fucked up there. Just left Ben Simmons at the rim. He got the fast break. Didn't realize I was still controlling him. Thought I'd be controlling Caruso. And since it didn't, that gave him an open layup. Well, you need to start. I know driving is gonna be risky, but it needs to be done more. Because if you don't know, you have a higher chance of just risking it than not. Right there, bitch. The only issue with this guy right now is that he has Manute Bol, which is the most overpowered card. Actually, that might be a strategy that I do. Just to lower my overall, I might have to get Manute Bol, if I don't already. And then use him. No, I have Merson, which I think is going to have, like, the same speed. They already have the same length. But I think that he's going to be an equally as credible character. Or Sean Bradley, because he, you know, Manute Bol and Merson, I think it's just George Merson. They both are Sapphire, whereas Sean Bradley's an Emerald with equally as good, like, blocking abilities and stuff like that, and equally as good, like, capabilities. But the only difference between them is that they're both, like, you know, is that one's gonna lower my team's overall, the other one isn't gonna risk that. Or the one's gonna lower my team's overall and help me out, the other one, you know, might lower my team's overall, which will help me in the long run. Because right now I'm trying to lower my team's overall. By the way, this is the first quarter, which I am very scared to see what happens next. Watch him make that. Thank God. You see, this is the most stacked card in the game. Those three bigs, or 7/7, are going to be the most stacked cards. I'm adding Sean Bradley to my starting lineup. He's gonna be a starter, but he's gonna be like that one bench warmer. I should have done the challenge that I tried earlier where I took Diamond Giannis and put him in with a couple of other cards. I think I had Sean Bradley and then Diamond DeMarcus Cousins, who I sold. Because, like, you know, I planned on getting a lot of coins in the future, but, like, a lot of my cards aren't worth much. So, I hate those moms who start saying, like, come here, and then you say I can't come in the middle of the game. Demon just came out of me. And then they're like, no, come down, pause your game. And like, it's an online game. Pause it, hun. Like, you think I'm a magician? No.
Now, one of the really cool features of this, which is similar to the Travis SBs actually, is it is a tearaway material. So you have like the tearaway material, you know, like cream, you can cookies down there. It is such a
Who the fuck is Joe Wallace?
All of this is tearaway, and I decided to do it on the right shoe. And obviously you have this sick box. Everything with the shoe surgeon is amazing, and I'm very happy with how these turned out. And they look really sick on the wall. If you guys don't remember my shoe surgeon ruffles thing I did as well, these are the ruffles or the ridge tops. This is the same thing. It's got like tearaway like the Travis. There's a lot of inspiration there with Travis. The tearaway like the Jordan 1. This is one that, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did a whole Instagram post as well. The ruffles Jordan 1, and then you got the twigs right here, the cookies and cream. So amazing. I'm so glad to have my hands. A lot of people are asking about how to get these. I don't know how, if they're releasing or anything, any details. I know they're doing some giveaways, but this was sent out to me specifically. Data production. That box is insane as well. I'll show you guys how I'm setting this up on the shelf. I basically took a ton of the twigs that they sent me and I put them like this. Just kind of doing this display with like the twigs all laid out and the, you know, the regular and the other one there. So it's a nice little display. I had them with the ruffles over here too, but it was just not enough on the shelf. Those ones I don't actually wear as much. It's more of like a display piece. The shoe's a little bit stiffer, but it's made of custom materials. It's a crazy pickup and one that like, not many people have, so I'm very grateful to have it. So with that, we'll move on to the next shoe. We've got a couple here. We got let's go for these SBs here. So this is a shoe that if you didn't see a recent video that I did, I got these at Ragorama for $35.50. This specific shoe right here is going on Grail for about $500, $400. I had the assumption that it's probably going to be fake, but I was up for one for the next shoe. We've got a couple here. We got some more SBs. Let's go for these SBs here. So this is a shoe that if you didn't see a recent video that I did, I got these at Ragorama for $35.50. This specific shoe right here is going on Grail for about $500, $400. I had the assumption that it's probably going to be fake, but I was willing to take the risk for $30 and just get it for a video. Now the material, just the fact that they're from Ragorama, the biggest sign that they're fake. I wouldn't have like a rare shoe like that out for that much. For fake though, it's pretty good. They're pretty warm and the materials look decent, but at the end of the day, I do believe that they're fake. I took them and kind of picked that at the store. They also believe they're fake. Tell me these don't look crazy. Like these look so good for these pants. They also have like the wings right here, like it comes out like a flap, like all the more recent shoes.
Get dunked on.
This one released back
Fag.
and
kidding.
the materials look decent, but at the end of the day, I do believe that they're fake. I took them and kind of picked that at a store. They also believe they're fake. Tell me these don't look crazy. Like these will look so good with these pants. They also have like the wings right here, like it comes out like a flap, like a couple of the more recent shoes that have been coming out. And this one released back in 2009, so there would be more yellowing. The materials would be a little bit worse. But the fact that the shoes, it looks cool. They're not even my size. They're $35. Cool shoe though. I'm not as big a fan of the SB highs just because I don't like how they fit pants so much. Next up is one that I got because of another giveaway that we have going on. That is a pair of the Blazer Mid 77 Vintage in the black and white. If you didn't see my last video, you would know I wear my Blazer almost every day. This is my everyday shoe. Like it's $100. Look how beat up it is. Look at that heel drag. Check that out. These things are dirty. I wear them rain, I wear them. When I go get coffee every morning, it's literally my everyday shoe. So I went ahead and I bought a fresh pair because they ended up restocking. They're $100. Sitting at Nike right now. They're sitting at the Foot Locker. They're sitting everywhere. And this is one of the top most underrated shoes in my opinion that you can buy right now for $100. They look so good. They're so versatile. That black is so easy. They have so many different colorways as well as this, but the black is so easy. And then I'm getting them obviously for retail, but I have a giveaway going on for a full secret collection, which is all these shoes in the shelf here. You have a pair of Yeezy Frozen Yellows. These are size 10. You have a pair of the Shattered Backboard 3.0s. You also have a pair of Off-White Mickey Dunks. These are size 12. And then you have a pair of Blazers in a 10.5. Now these are all one giveaway, all 4 shoes, and it's to start somebody off in the sneaker collection. Now, if none of these are your size and you don't want the shoes, you guys have cash as a cash out option, and I'll just keep these and sell them and make money back, but you'll get around the value of these shoes in cash instead if maybe you're like a size 8. That giveaway will be linked down below as well. There's a lot of giveaways, guys. I like it to match you. It's fun. So after that, there's another basketball. This is one that I did on a trade. It just so happened that I got 2 basketballs at the same once. So this is that Supreme basketball. It's about $250 right here. Just looks cool, and another little stand, and it goes up to the shelf on the top. That as well. This up here is kind of like my hype shelf. I have a Boost ball, which is like an actual Adidas Boost. Supreme basketball, bait clock, bait function. They trade. It just so happened that I got 2 basketballs in the same month. So this is that Supreme basketball. It's about $250 right here. Just looks cool, and another little stand, and it goes up to the shelf on the top. That as well. This up here is kind of like my hype shelf. I have a Boost ball, which is like an actual Adidas Boost. Supreme basketball, bait clock, bait SpongeBob toys, claws, Reese's Puffs, more bait stuff. So that's like the shelf. I have not clear right off of this shelf twice. 3 more sneakers, SB Jordan 1 and a pair of Pumas. Puma just sent me these actually out today, a pair for me and my girl. It is a Ralph Sampson. They just decided to gift it. They sent a note saying March 8th is known as the International Women's Day. Part of your job is to support Puma, but we have been sure to notice how much you support your lady. Enjoy the matching pairs to celebrate. So they sent me and my girl a pair of sneakers. These are a pair of Ralph Sampson's all white OG silhouette of a shoe, but it has purple laces, and that's to represent, women's month. Came with white laces as well, but purple for the raisins. You guys know I'm a purple guy. They sent Sophie a pair of shoes as well, that I'll show you guys. We'll get an extra pair of white laces. Gotta give a huge shout out to Puma for sending those out, gifting me and my girl. All these shoes look so good with these pants on Coopers. These are a pair of Ralph Sampson's all white OG silhouette of a shoe, but it has purple laces, and that's to represent, the women's month. Came with white laces as well, but purple for the raisins. You guys know I'm a purple guy. They sent Sophie a pair of shoes as well, that I'll show you guys. We'll get an extra pair of white laces. Gotta give a huge shout out to Puma for sending those out, gifting me and my girl. All these shoes look so good with these pants on. Then this is one of my biggest pickups, I think, one of my favorite. But we have a pair of shoes that I should have got a while ago. Can't tell by the box. This is a Jordan 1.
Wait, what the
These are a
hell?
huge pair that I got. I can't tell.
Just randomly do a
They're all
substitution?
scuffed up. This is a BMX Jordan 1 sneaker collaboration with Nigel Alexander. I never got my hands on it, but I think this is a really cool colorway. It's got like scuffed, beat up look, and overall I think it looks really good.
I just heard
They were like inside, got reflective on it. It's up beat up. It's sick. Essentially like a broken in Jordan 1, and I really like the look of that. Now we made it on feet with the Nigel Sylvesters. I'm wearing black cargo pants now. Same thing, commercially collection. I think you can wear Jordan 1s with like a lot of different things. This setup I think looks good with the black laces, and I just like that beat up look. I think overall it looks great.
Of course. That dude. Alright, who is this guy? I didn't know who this was. That's... Oh, that's Katie.
Strange Love. Oh, man. Tell me about gas. Strange Love's dropped. I took an L. Hit up my viewers on Instagram and I said, who's got a pair? One of you guys would be $325, which I think is an amazing deal. They're going for over $400, $500 now. You guys can see I've already been wearing them. They've got like that dots on the bottom, like hearts and cups and candy. The materials are incredible. The suede, it's suede on the side. It comes with 2 different laces as well, but I don't think I'll put these on. It's just like a big blade for multi-pillars or something. So I've got a couple pairs of SBs over here that I'm going to kind of keep them with. They're sitting next to these stained glass SBs right here, but these don't fit me as well, so I haven't carried them as much. Probably sell these. Now I have the train on, and I'm wearing these same cargo pants from Richard Lee collection. They are
That better not be a 3. That was a fucking 3-pointer? What?
I like how maybe having one snap, or maybe no snap. I like them a little bit baggier, so it sits on top of the dunks. The tongue is really fat on the dunks. And I think, again, these look really good. Even that red and green, I think it's a good combination. So I'm going to consistently, or maybe no. Now I have the Strange Loves on, and I'm wearing these same cargo pants from Richard Lee collection. They are the green pair. Now they have the snaps on the back, and with the lows, I like how maybe having one snap, or maybe no snap. I like them a little bit baggier, so it sits on top of the tongue. The tongue is really really bad on the dunks. And I think, again, these look really good. Even that red and green, I think is a good combination. So I'm going to consistently be wearing these for cheerleading pants. Like, look at this. But my wall has been looking really good here. I have more pairs in the closet, but these are like my main ones. I'm trying to fill this up as much as possible. I'll give you a breakdown. Why not? This is the off-white show. This is the random easy.
I didn't think that went in.
Got some Jordan 1 lows, these Jordan 1s, Jordan 1 light, Travis's, and that. I think in the future I'm
I was
going to
guarding
be
the
making
wrong
more
player.
shows when I get more shoes. But you guys are like sell shoes. I have a lot more in this little thing over here. I've got 10 more pairs. Yeah, that's where I'm currently sitting. I enjoy showing you guys some stuff that I truly like. I'm not just buying for the video. And yeah, I'm excited to hopefully have shown you guys some of my feet, me wearing this stuff, and probably have been wearing these pants most of the video too. So thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to enter the giveaways because there's a free chance to win. There's no purchase necessary. Thank you guys so much.
But I really hope I win that giveaway because it's like he's giving me 4 pairs of shoes. Now, 2 of them I know for a fact are close enough / just straight up my size that I can wear them nicely. So the pairs that I know that I can wear are, he has a size 10 Yeezy, which I'm a size 10. That's my actual size. And then he has a size 10.5 Nike Blazer. So I know that I could probably fit in those. If they're a little bit big, then I can double sock. He also has a pair of 11.5, or 11 Jordan 1 shattered backboards, which I might have to sell and then buy. Just like I might have to resell them and then buy my own size, which by the way, I think since they're 11, I think they go for like $30 more than my, like, or they go for $30 more than my size. So the fact that they're 11s, I'm gonna see if I can fit in them and if I can comfortably wear them without having to worry, because I'd rather not sell them. And then he has a pair of off-white dunks that are like, you know, they're like 500, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap, because they're in size 12, so I'm gonna swap out the size that he actually has. I'm gonna try and buy my size in the cheapest pair of off-white dunks, because of course my dreams don't. An off-white pair.
3 rings left.
Alexa, make an announcement. Alexa, make an announcement. Okay.
What's the announcement?
Okay, not interested right now, but maybe later.
Announcing.
Okay, not interested right now, but maybe later. But I'll do some pricing. But you know for a fact that the Yeezys I'll be able to wear since putting them on is pretty much the same way that I would put on my NMDs. Because they have like the little pull tab on the back that you just slip your foot into.
There's always cheesecake in a bit.
But you know, so pretty much the ones I'm probably gonna end up selling and then rebuying are the shattered backboards, which I'll check the difference between a size 11 and a size 10, which is my size. Which I'm saying that I hope I win this giveaway, because of course I really do hope I win this, because that giveaway can just boost my collection and really give me a lot of videos for my future like dream channel style, which as I stated earlier is a sneaker channel where I like am unboxing a bunch of these new sneakers. So I mean, I'd most likely record on my phone, but ball from half court, hit it. Fuck. Hey Ethan, just talking about this one giveaway that I'm entering. Hopefully I win it though, because I'm a sneakerhead, and oh my god, there's 3 pairs of shoes, or there's 3 pairs of shoes that I think I can wear, a pair that I know I can't wear, and boy oh boy do I just want them anyway, because it's like a sneaker collection. I'm planning on changing my channel, so that'd give me a solid like 5 videos to make, or like maybe even upwards of 10, because what I could do is I could do the unboxing, and then kind of my personal opinion on 2 of the shoes that I know fit me, and and then selling 2 of them that I know that probably don't.
A sneaker channel.
No, it'd just be changing the style of this channel. I've changed the style of this channel many times. Originally, this channel was more of, a Geometry Dash. Then it changed to Fortnite. Then it changed over to Call of Duty. Then Fortnite again, and now it's 2K. And the odd time said that I'd be planning on vlogging and stuff like that. Well, it's more of I change the channel name, which I've been planning on doing for a while because people have been like making fun of me for it. I mean, people at school don't even know about it because, I don't want anybody at my school to know about it. But the only people that know about it is the people who have me on Snapchat. And that's just an awkward situation when they ask me why Bromo Gaming is my Snapchat, and then I tell them, oh, it's just this joke YouTube channel that I made up. And then here's me streaming 2K. Well, that was a fresh play right there. But, I legit just changed the name of this channel to my main Instagram name, because I have the Instagram account for my personal Instagram, which is my name and then 23, but because Owen Roberts 28 was taken, I actually had to change it from Owen Roberts 14 to Owen Roberts 28, which I changed it again from 28 to 28.3 because the number 28 was taken, so I had to do a decimal, or I just had to add like 28.5. So I decided to add a decimal, since randomly when I'm talking to people and they ask me the answer to a question, I'll always randomly say a number with a decimal. So it's more of an inside joke style thing. Commonly I do just have kind of like inside jokes with my friends. That's one advantage of going to a school that none of my old friends go to, is that now I can start off with a new school, new people. I'm very happy with my new group of friends. Like, a bunch of my friends today, though, were like, hey, which people in here did you know, or did you go to school with beforehand? Like, were at your old school? And I said, nobody. And they're like, so you came here with nobody that you knew? And I was like, well, no, I had friends that went to my school before I decided to switch. And by the way, why the hell is this guy named Booty Thrasher? Honestly, this guy probably lives in his mom's basement with no friends if he's gonna name himself Booty Thrasher, or at least tries to be that one cool kid at school that just isn't. Like, he reminds me of a kid that I'm not very good friends with. It's like, they try not cool, like, oh yeah, I eat that booty, like, give groceries, boys. But then when it comes to it, they go home. By the way, they act like they have a hot girlfriend, but they say she's from another school. They don't. Like, their quote-unquote hot girlfriend from another school doesn't exist, and they probably just live with their mom. I have to teach a lesson tomorrow to a bunch of, like, Oh, that would have been sick if it went in. There's always the one dunk in a game that happens that's like so close, and if it went in, because if your player had successfully gotten the dunk, it would have been such a sick play. Rather, it was like an insane poster, or just like they had done a very dunk style or dunk contest-esque dunk. Like, you know, Jordan was about to post like two guys, which I mean, it's not like he hasn't already, but you know, the poster that he was about to lay down was about to be nasty. But if he had, which he didn't successfully do, oh man, I'm gonna go on StockX and the Goat app and see which, because I'm planning, if I ever win a giveaway, I'm checking the prices on shoes that I hope to win. Bro, Kyrie's mid-range game is nasty. Like, 2K20 Kyrie mid-range. Just, you know. Oh my god, that dude just, like, jumped for the moon and just didn't go anywhere. Like, mans ain't going to the moon. He didn't even make it to the room. Travis Scott. Sicko mode. Which, by the way, he doesn't say that he was going to the moon. He didn't make it to the... I don't know. Actually, he says, where are we going? She said the moon. We didn't even make it.
Overall?
What's your team's overall? 94. Because, of course, Macau Jordan, the Galaxy Opal, makes it like... Like, the fact that my worst three players are all in the 90s really helps. Actually, I plan on changing my team around. I hope to lower the overall with this set. Or with this strat. Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna need to go concentration camp right now. And no, I don't mean I'm gonna gas a couple of Jewish kids, because those kids don't exist. I'm sorry to anybody who I just offended right now. Just probably a lot of people. Please don't send the cops to my house. Hopefully nobody knows where my house is. I'm gonna take off my sweater right now because it is hot in my room. I have a tiny ass room, which is like a good 7 feet wide. Like, Taco Fall could ride onto my room, but he would hurt himself.
Okay, I gotta be going to talk to you soon.
Okay, I gotta be going to talk to you soon. Alright, see you later. I'm just gonna compare the prices of the shoes that I want on the Goat app to StockX and see which ones I should sell them and buy them on, because I know that there's a lot of used ones on the Goat app, but on StockX there isn't. Alright, that's game, I'm pretty sure. It's an 8-point game. Was close to being 10. And it's still 8. Yeah, that's game. Like, this dude is somehow the best poster player in the game. We have a defensive player going up against an offensive threat who can also shoot a couple of free throws really easily. I'm going to turn on my fan in a minute because, again, it is very hot in here. That also means you guys can have some struggles hearing me because my fan is quite loud. Like, last night I turned it on low. I might just turn it on low because I'm really close to it right now. But since I have a small room, it's going to be very hot. Like, compared to my old room, I didn't need a fan in there because it was always really, like, cool, because cool air lowers and hot air rises. But now since I'm on the top floor of a house, and it's getting quite a bit humid in here, it's not fun. So yeah. But I'm gonna search up all the shoes that I'm into and see which ones. Screw it, I'm putting on Max because Boy, oh boy, is it hot in here. The Raptors play in like 6 minutes. Fuck, this game has been going on for a while. I didn't even realize how long this game has been going on for. Because this guy takes so long on timeouts, whereas in a lot of other games, it's like quitting or just taking too long, or not taking long enough on timeout. I just want to see these. Total time. So these are new in size 10. $1,600. God, I hope I win a giveaway for one. Alright, so we're going to search up what the highest, or comparing the prices of these shoes. So easy. Now I'm gonna find the 350 V2 in the Israel coloring. So for a size 10 is $314 on StockX. Not going to purchase them. But on StockX, these shoes, because these are all pretty much brand new, it's $314. Now if we go to Yeezy, and then we try and find these non-reflectives, semi-frozen yellow, used, and size 10, these go for $264. New, these go for $400 plus. Now I don't know if these are the reflective ones or what. These probably are the reflective ones, I'll be honest. Like, can you find them in there? No, they go for more. So the V2, holy shit. The Red Octobers go for 12 grand. Fuck that. Alright, now we're gonna look at the Blazer. Because we're going over the Blazer. So Blazer mid, and by the way, I use Canadian dollars. So all this is gonna be in Canadian. So Blazer. Looking for the generic white 77 mid vintage. So on StockX, for a size 10 is 127 US. Hey Siri, how much Canadian is 127 US dollars? So it's $169 Canadian. So that makes sense on why they're more. This is all going in Canadian. So they are 136 or 190 used in a 10 and a half, but in new 10 they're going to 136. So the GoDaddy and StockX are quite similar. They have like some shoes that go for more than others. So now we're going to look at the next shoe, which is a off-white Dunk. So, and this is the one that I plan on selling and rebuying in a size 10. So these are size 12, and then I'm planning on going into a size 10. So off-white Dunk. So on on the GOAT app, for a size 10 it's 616, whereas for a size 12 it's 603. So there's a total of a $13 difference, and you can't buy that. Alright, so now let's go here. For size 12 it's 561, but 612. So if I were to sell these for their size 12 and $516, or sorry, 561, then I'd be able to have a lot more. I'd say the better deal would be going on the GOAT app, because, you know, actually no, it might be the same around. But these are going to be brand new. Last one is Jordan 1. Now this is going to be the hard part. Oh, finding the shattered backboard 3.0 is not as hard as I thought. Alright, then Jordan 1. The shattered backboard 3.0. So now you're going to go through the size 11. So 334 on there. 352. Now for size 10 on the Goat app, looks like they actually are 366, whereas on StockX they're 333. So pretty much either way I'm getting a deal on these shoes. So I can sell these and get new ones for cheaper. The only one I'm skeptical about is the Dunks, which I might do, but I might not, because I'm actually kind of skeptical. But the Dunks, I really do want an off-white shoe, so I might just search up the cheapest off-white Dunks. I might honestly have to do that. Just search up the cheapest possible off-white Dunks. So, off-white. Let's see if there's any that are cheap. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of Terra Krieger 5. So I am finding, but these are the wait, what? Oh, who else has an expired contract? Oh, Rudy Gobert. Alright, so let's continue. Holy shit, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Alright. So it looks like the Dunks like some of the cheapest Jordan, or the cheapest off-whites. I really don't want Air Max. I actually might go for the Jordan 5s, however. Yeah, those are children's. Alright, so I'm just gonna go on the Goat app and see how much off-white. So, $4.99 for the University Red compared to $5.40 for the Gold. So if I go to this, I could sell them for $6.16 or so, and then buy them back. Oh, for $6.91. Never mind. You see, none of these are gonna be good, because like there's just a waffle sky race or whatever. Like, maybe I can go for some Converse. Maybe some Converse would be good. I didn't even check this guy's lineup out. He does seem to have Amethyst Shack, is that? Oh yeah, Fat Shack. Fat Shack with a fat stack. Because he has made more money off the investments that he's made on the stocks. But when you invest in the stock market after your NBA career, so you get more money on the stock market than you did in the NBA, stonks. Like that one stonks meme. When you're a professional NBA player, top 10 all-time, like highest paid players of all time, and you make more money off of the stocks. Because he kind of became a foreign investor. What that is, if you don't know, is he gets pitched ideas and he chooses to invest in a company if he wants, and with that investment, that helps boost the company. So he's invested lots of money into all these companies that turn out to be big, and that if they were on Dragon's Den, they probably would have made their sale for their percent, and then probably would have also given the Dragons a lot of money. Let's search up for off-white, like blazers. I feel like some. Alright, I'm thinking what off-whites I would buy. I'm thinking that I might just like save a little bit, because I know that it looks like with the shard backwards I'll be able to sell them and then get somewhat profit on them, slash have enough. By the same time, it would cost me for shipping on both apps, so I'd still end up paying an extra like $15 or so, but I could still get the backboards back, hopefully. but I want to either win one of the 2 Travis Scott dunks giveaways, but the main one that I want to win is this Harrison Neville, like, huge sneaker collection giveaway. Because, like I said, he's giving away a pair of 350 V2, and I think they're the non-reflectives. He's giving away a pair. Oh my God, Ben Simmons. He's giving away a pair of Blazers, which I'm not even gonna lie, those would be the only shoe that I would buy in a white colorway, primary color white, because those are beauts, and they would honestly be a really nice outdoor shoe for the spring, or more of an indoor shoe to me. But they're mids, and I really like mids, and with black they might not go as good, but they might also go really good with black. The Yeezys would go good with almost anything. Even though they're yellow, they would go well with pretty much any of the yellow clothing that I have, which is nothing, but they probably go good with black, because almost anything goes good with black. The shiny backboards will go good with black, which is again what I wear, and the dunks will go good with anything. And the Travis Scotts, well, they're more of a dark green, or, you know, that type, which means that naturally they're going to go with black, because darker colorways go well with black, if you didn't know. If I'm not nicknamed Captain Obvious. But I think both of the giveaways end in March/early April, so, and I know that I have like a 1 in 20,000 odds on both the giveaways, because I'm entered in 3 giveaways, alright? I'm entered in a Travis Scott, I'm entered in 2 Travis Scott giveaways, I'm entered in Kais Omar's and Harrison Neville's, then I'm entered in Harrison's giveaway for the sneaker collection. Imagine if I win all 3 of those. If I was that lucky, what I would do is then I would probably either I'd sell one of the 2 pairs of Travis dunks, and then I'd use them to buy Travis Jordan 1s, or I would keep a pair of Travis dunks dead stock, and then I'd kind of tear away that little fabric material, because if you don't know, on them there's a fabric material in which you can tear off and get like a cactus jack. So what I'd do is I'd either keep one dead stock that I'd wear the odd time, and then one that I would wear a lot more, or I'd sell 1 pair and then get like a nice pair of Travis 1s. Or like, but first thing I do is, if I won, let's say I won the sneaker giveaway, like the sneaker collection, and the 2 Travis Scott dunks, what I would do is I would take those Travis dunks and sell 1 pair, and then use it to pay the difference on probably the dunks and the Blaze, or the Jordans, or I would use the money that I'd get from selling the dunks and then use that too, and then bring that all together to get like a pair of off-white Jordan 1s. I don't know. It's probably not going to happen, any of the giveaways. I don't think I'll win any of them, but let's just hope that I do. Like, prayers that I can win one of my giveaways that I enter, because I enter every giveaway that I see. If I win a giveaway, or if I enter a giveaway, you know, or if I see a giveaway for like a pair of shoes or like anything at this point, I'll just enter it, even if it's something that I'm probably never going to use. Like, I always enter G Fuel giveaways, which, I mean, yeah, if I had G Fuel, that's going to help me with streaming, because after a while I do lose a lot of energy, but G Fuel is an energy drink, so. Actually, I might just play some music on Spotify, like through my phone, but at the same time, I don't know if it's copywritten. And then you guys have to hear my... But then you guys have to hear my playlist, and let me tell you, it's not pretty. Like, I add to my playlist almost every night. I'll watch it go in. Off-white gold. Vapor Max Off-White, but I'll go for a size 10. Off-White Vapor Max might be the way. Actually, I'll probably invest in the, like, Air Maxes. Like, come on, Off-White. Those are definitely in children's. Bruh. Alright, yeah, I'll concentrate on that later. Alright, let's just confuse the hell of this guy and why I just paused and he'll block me. Thing is, I don't know if my mom is currently, like, where she is in my house, and also if she's on the main floor, then odds are she's playing Spotify through her Echo, because she has an Echo, like me, in which the playback is the same, because we both use the same Spotify account, because I pretty much just use hers, but I use it offline since we have premium. Like, I always have my playback in offline unless I'm getting music. So, I have a couple of really good, like, rap hits, which I might just honestly search up on YouTube, like, some of the best, like, you know, like, some of the most popular songs this season, or this year. Wow, the Spurs only edged out the Hornets by a single point. That's just disappointing. No pun intended. Oh my god, please just end the game soon. It's only the second quarter. I really have to poop. Alright, let's just see him get, like... Oh! That was the sickest play 2019! That was absolutely amazing, bro. Like, he tips the pass, recover it, pass it to Jordan, just go in for, like, a sick windmill dunk-ish thing. I don't know. It's like an insane casual Jordan dunk. Oh, am I playing triple threat again? Pink Diamond Ingram is cheese. Try to take a deuce, da 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 da. Tiny deuce, da da da. Out Caruso, da 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 da. Caruso is my dad, da 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 da. So if he edges me out by 15 or more, I leave the game. Right now it's just 9, which he almost just made it 11. Frick, that would have been sick if I had gotten that. Oh, and he's right near the net. Alright. Oh, you should leave the game just for that. That is probably my favorite things to do. Getting inbound right there. So what I do is I just, like, blow by the offense and just alley-oop it. Because it's like a self-alley-oop, but it's an alley-oop to Jordan. Get fucking poster. Like, that's Shaq. An MVP, multiple time candidate, 4-time champion, 3 times finals MVP, and Lakers legend. And a guy who helped D-Wade lead the Heat to the first ever finals victory. Along with a couple of refs. Like, maybe we just turn the refs on blind mode for this game. Bro, do you hear? Or I guess like a lot of players kind of have mic'd up moments / have mics on them. I think that during the celeb games, you get those like, shorter players you get like those legends, not short players, more likely taller players, who just kind of come in and they're always like legends, and I guess they get mics where they actually get to talk to like the commentators. Like, I think they're talking like Darius Miles, but I don't get like how they say NBA legend, even though I don't think Darius Miles was really a legend. I'm pretty sure one of those two guys was out of the league. I think they also brought in Nate Robinson and Horace Grant eventually, which Nate Robinson is like, he's a player that I would consider a future Hall of Famer. But at the same time, a lot of people wouldn't because, I think he was waived by a couple teams. But he did pop off when he was on the Bulls for a few games when Derrick Rose was injured. His most known career things, though, were winning 3 dunk contests. Winning 3. And he's 5'7". Note that I am, if not the same height, taller than him, because I'm like 5'7", 5'7.5". He is like either the exact same height or just a tad bit smaller than me, which is sad to see that coming from a former NBA player. And from a guy who could dunk the lights out. Like, 2 of the most impressive dunkers that I've ever seen are him and Spud Webb. Both won either 1 or more dunk contests. Spud Webb won 1, he won 3. We didn't get no dunks on that. Or flashy layups or whatever. But we'll take a free glitch animation. Oh shit. You see how that just created space? Donovan Mitchell is like 6'3". Jordan is 6'6". That is how you create space. If Jordan steps back, dead on. If Jordan steps back on Mitchell, that's instantly space created. Really, besides me how to shoot it.
Excuse me, man. What you doing over there?
I'm building a west.
What up, Heart Squad? I'd like to thank the Pokemon Company for sponsoring today's video. Because we have a massive mystery box that the Pokemon Company themselves have said there's going to be some Cosmic Eclipse packs in here.
Yes, to do watch Pokemon videos. I'm just really bored.
There's going to be other surprises that you're going to want to stick around for.
You see, I saw this guy named Unlisted Leaf that I'd follow on Twitter back when I was a huge Pokemon geek. And now I just started rewatching him. Like, I might just go and buy a couple Pokemon packs. If I wasn't England, I'd buy a couple Pokemon packs. I think I got a nice pull or two, but... Get fucking don't play! Ah!
Let's take a look at my favorite thing from the box. That would be bubble wrap and this room. It can be used as a wig. Now it's everything.
Come on, come on.
Let's check what we got in Zibox. The very first thing is a Cosmic Eclipse theme deck. There should be another Cosmic Eclipse theme deck. We got Rodon and Kyogre. So I'll be opening up some today. And then we got some goodies. Oh boy, she got it. We have an Elite Trainer box. Cosmic Eclipse. We have an entire booster box of Cosmic Eclipse. Wait, there's I'll be opening up some today. And then we got some goodies. Oh boy, she got it. We have an Elite Trainer box. Cosmic Eclipse. We have an entire booster box of Cosmic Eclipse. Wait, there's an entire
The fuck?
Elite Trainer box. And then we have, there's more, wait for it. I feel like the first one like a game show or something. We have a Raichu GX10.
Giannis greening a 3B like. I'm not just like.
GX10, which all of those contain hidden fates packs. Gearless. And then we have, there's more, wait for it.
This guy's brand new or
Like
something.
a game show or something. We have a Raichu GX10, Gyarados GX10, and
Oh shit, I made that?
Charizard GX10, which all of those contain.
Bro, my lesson that I have to do tomorrow is so easy. I just need to teach a bunch of like 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds the phonetic alphabet. And just think about how easy that is.
I hope we all enjoyed this. Let's get into the theme decks first, and then we'll get into everything else. If y'all can, hit that thumbs up button. And in the comment section below, everybody please thank the Pokemon Company for sending us these cards to open up today. Today is, or at least when I believe I'm posting this, the official release date of Cosmic Eclipse. You can go to stores right now and get these theme decks. Here's the first theme deck. I'll go through these a bit faster so we can get to the other types of decks. But I don't usually get the theme decks unless I want to make some sort of random deck. That's what's the best thing about these. You can just go right to the store and make yourself a deck, or get some booster packs and make a random sort of deck. So very cool. I love the fact that there's Kyogre put on each of those there.
Don't judge me, guys. I literally enjoy these videos. Alright. I'm concentrating on this, and also my phone's at like 19%. Get fucking locked. You body or looking motherfucker. Let's go. Jamal Crawford with that put back. You see, usually when the game isn't 48 to 41, like usually when the game is a blowout for one team, that player, like if I were to blow this guy out of the water and let him score little to no points, then it'd be a lot easier. It would be a lot more coins that I'd be getting. But since this guy is a worthy opponent of taking effort and also like is winning, neither of us will have many coins at the end. It's gonna be along with our bonuses. Alright, like bruh. So expect on Friday just a random ass video where I'm opening Pokemon, okay? Like Thursday or Friday, alright? Get 20 bucks added to my account on my bank account, and I am just going to go to the store, grab like 3 packs of Pokemon, alright? And I'm gonna just open them as a video. Just randomly buying a few Pokemon packs. I feel like I'm gonna go to like Walmart or just a nearby place that I know sells Pokemon. Which I don't know many nearby places. Like the nearest place that I know is Walmart or EB Games, I think. Which by the way is like the Canadian version of GameStop. Which both are at my local mall. You see, I kind of am getting into these Pokemon. It's like I'm not trying to get into them. I'm just trying to bring the nostalgia back, which I'm not going to be like one of those Pokemon YouTubers like Unlisted Leaf, which is a famous Pokemon YouTuber. Holy shit, the Celtics are blowing up the boys right now. They aren't playing Raptors, but like another team. Like, the Celtics are right now in the lead of a blow. Oh, he just did a 360 layup and missed. That shot is almost impossible to get the animation for, and if you can get the animation, 99% of the time it goes in. She just got a 1% move. Alright, this guy's Brandon Ingram is going off. I need to start hitting threes. Which Ben Simmons is not the best card to go out with shooting threes. Probably shouldn't have had. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream after this, or another game maybe. I'm probably gonna end the stream after I open up whatever pack I get. Because this game I don't think I'm gonna win. I'm not trying to play another game after this because I am really fucking bored. And it's only 9:30, so you know. Play until I lose my 3 games. I'm just gonna quit this since it's obviously a blowout. Alright, so I'm just gonna randomly watch this video unironically. Yeah, the Celtics are blowing out the Nets right now. Blowing a pack up their ass. Oh, I don't really have a point. Hold on, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I really need to use the bathroom outside.
We got some prints from other sets, like the first one I believe Cynthia is from. Really for Sunshine.
Yo. What is good, brother?
Guys, I really can't wait till Pokemon. Yeah, guys, I really can't wait until Harrison, Neville, and Kaisomar announced the winners of their giveaways. I probably honestly should have done them both on different accounts, because I know that I follow them both on the same account and I get the giveaway on the same account. Holy shit, this is a stacked lineup. So, a lot of these are like easy to get, but Pink Diamond Giannis is physically impossible to get unless you get really lucky. And Pink Diamond Anthony Davis is just a base card, I think, from the newer set. But we'll just see if this guy Mercy rules me. That was not the best shot for the first shot. But he does use a black and white color on the ground, which is probably something to do with fucking up your shot meter. So I'm imagining that this guy's gonna fuck up my shot meter, or is at least attempting to, because my shot meter is black, which isn't very good. So if this guy Mercy rules me, alright, the rule is if I go down 10-0, or if I start losing by 15. It isn't going to affect my meter. But if this guy scores 5 more points completely unanswered, then I am quitting. And that's an instant rage quit. Oh, well. Guess it isn't an instant rage quit. I was kind of hoping that it would be, but same time I am also trying to get some coins, and I just got fucking posted as Alex Caruso. So it's pretty much 10 unanswered points. Wait, is that the pink down LeBron from this set of flashbacks? Alex Caruso, calm the fuck down, buddy. Like, fam. I get it, you're stacked, but bruh, you don't need to get that nasty of a putback. I mean, he is known for putting back. But was, you know, Tristan Thompson known for pulling out, and not with Chloe. Yeah, that's gotta be his All-Star card because his All-Star card, I'm pretty sure, is 23 with the headband. I can't know any other card with 23 with the headband with LeBron. That is a pink diamond. Yeah, I have a headlamp on because, you know, I'm just gonna shine it right down my throat once this game is over and see how much saliva I've collected from sweating internally. Get blocked, bitch. You see, I'm not trying to get banned, but I'm willing to. See how that was only 60% covered? It's a step back. It's the rule of stepping back. Alright, so if this guy scores another 2 points, I quit. Hold on. No, it's 4 points, or 3 points. Because then that's 15. Pretty much unanswered points. So pretty much, yeah, that is the All-Star card, which kind of pisses me off because that is broken. Alright, so he needs to score this, hold me off, and then score another 2 points. Why the fuck did I just time out? Why did I just call time out? And then I end the stream because, you know, I'm fucking done. I'm not trying to waste my time. Yeah, he got pinged on Westbrook. Alright, he has Brandon Roy, which just goes to show that he is a really good player. Alright. Now he needs 3 more unanswered. 4 more unanswered points. Now he needs to get there 21. Without me getting... That's mercy rule, pretty much. It's either 15. I'm making it 15 just for the sake that I don't think I can come back from that much of a deficit with this good of a team. I'm keeping him down so that he has 4 points to get to mercy rule, but I don't think he'll go. Yeah, he needs 1 more point to mercy rule. Three. I'm just honestly counting down to mercy rule. One. I don't care. If he scores that 1 point before I score another point, then I don't care. I just quit. Alright, he didn't score there, and he didn't score on that possession, surprisingly. But he's fucking pressing me with 1 guy. That is the dumbest move, because now you're leaving 1 guy up there. Actually, no, it would be a full court press, though. Well, he's still at 1 point needed. And that is mercy! Fuck you! You try hard little fucking bitch. Nobody fucking likes you. I'm gonna go on stock, actually, go app. That's 3 losses. So let's see what I won. A 500 coin voucher. A 2 token voucher. And a base league pack. Now, is this the League Series 2? No. I could get I get a 2020 current. and it's a duplicate, so it's really just a waste of coins. It's just a waste of time. Those are nice. Those are pretty nice too. I'm not even gonna lie. I see Surge wearing those in the game. You're like, yes, I can just finger my TV. Like League Series 2, you can get right now OG, which I might try and just get normally. You can get Pink Diamond Kristaps. I want to save up and get these 2 packs. Like, alright, they threw out a Pink Diamond. It's time for a juice, so I'm gonna go to bed soon. I was gonna end the stream around 10. Stay up for a bit. Probably until about 11. Go to bed. Sleep. Wake up at like 6. 'Cause right now, my sleep schedule is like basted, like turkey fucking basted right now. Because I go to bed between, yes, this is a large gap, but between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. So that's a 3-hour time. So, I was Thrill the Menace. Oh, nice. How you doing? I'm just talking about my fucked up sleeping schedule right now. How I just like go to bed anywhere between 10 and 1 a.m. It was like a good 3-hour period where I'm not asleep. The odd night, surprisingly, I'll wake up. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, like fucked up sleep schedule right now. I always have to wake up at like 6:45 so that I can be like shower, then be ready to like eat breakfast. And you know, I usually just have like a hot chocolate for breakfast, but I'll always try and like get some sort of protein or something like that. I'm gonna start making like eggs. Wait a minute, are you the guy who I was playing against? Are you the guy that I was playing against in the game? Because if so, I just based it off of a mercy rule. I was going off of mercy rule, dude. I don't really keep playing. Oh, you had 55 with Brandon Ingram. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I just kind of mercy ruled. I just don't care. I just kind of play that stuff to like get 1 or 2 wins and then get the pack. Like, and plus, when it comes to it, my team is not the best team offensively. I always try and make my team have a lot of defense or defensive depth. So I just kind of mercy ruled. And Ingram is definitely a very stat or overpowered card in my opinion. After seeing, yeah, I mean, just mercy rule stuff. I really don't care. I just kind of play for fun, you know. I lose. What do I really lose? 15 minutes or whatever. Sometimes it's an hour, but I don't play much online. I just grind triple threat. I'm trying to get that Opal Dominique Wilkins quicker. So, you know. Realistically, the only reason why I play that is because it gives me a little bit of MT. It gives me a little bit of a boost. Ooh, that was nice. You think they're gonna add the new Yeezy, the one that's for basketball in this game? And they're just gonna like add that into 2K. Just make it the most expensive shoe since it's quite literally the most expensive basketball shoe to resell. Because, you know, all the Jordan 1s are an average of like...
Probably not.
Probably not, but it'd be funny if they did. It's like, you know, they don't add off-white Jordans in the game. They just add kind of like the basketball shoes that are more popular, the ones that are an average of like tops $200 to $300, not the ones that are like an average of $1,500. Like the only basketball shoes that are $1,500 are like specific Jordans, and then there's like a lot of SBs, but nobody will wear a pair of SBs in the middle of a NBA game. It's like saying that somebody's gonna wear Travis Scott Jordan 1s, like that PJ Tucker's gonna come on the court wearing Travis Scott Jordan 1s. You're gonna fuck them up, and I'm gonna be pissed. Gotta not crease your Travis 1s. I was looking at TikTok the other day, and this guy literally made a series of creasing his Travis Scott Jordan 1s until he was TikTok famous, and I'm like, you're just hurting yourself and every other sneakerhead. Because, like, he just put them on and just started pressing them. It's alright. I mean, realistically, it was on the fact of mercy rule, and I mean, scoring 55 with one player is nice, and it happens more than you think. I'm telling you right now, a lot of players will have like the team to intimidate people, but they'll mainly use that one player, which they score a lot of points with. I think in that game, if I'm not wrong, I had like 29 to 30 with Jordan, or that might have been an earlier game. I smoked this kid. I had one game where I scored 60 with one player. Like, in this game mode, I mainly use Alex Caruso. Actually, right now I've been evenly distributing my points. But usually I use, like, Alex Caruso. Got, like, 18. I don't know. Then it was definitely an earlier game. It was definitely an earlier game, but I smoked this kid with, like, 60 with Jordan. And it's like the games that I win, and this is the thing, you always see that one player who prioritizes one player because they're like popping off. You're popping off with Ingram there. You're like, Ingram had takeover like 2 times and it was sick. Like, the only time that I did that was when I was trying to go 12-0 when I had my Giannis. And then I just had a bunch of bronzes with Sean Bradley. It was Giannis, Sean Bradley, and a bunch of, like, crappy cards. And then I think I also had DeMarcus Cousins.
I was trying to do a challenge where I only scored with one player.
Yeah, that's common. Or that isn't common, but it's something that people do more or less. They'll always try and score that with, like, that one player. And it's a smart thing because it actually just helps you get better clips. Like, that game was insane with Brandon Ingram. It was more of just like something that was surprising. Like, my friend and I always did that. We would always just like use one player and then we'd only score with them. And then whenever the coach or whatever would take them off, they would just like, we would have a bunch of issues because we would have to we'd have to time out the game or foul just to get that other player in. What the fuck was that? He like passed it from one arm to the other and then dunked it. And I'm just playing triple threat right now because I just did that until I got 3 losses, and at that point, when you started popping off with Ingram, I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm just gonna like get off as soon as I can. So, you know, the quitting was also because you were just fucking doing really good with a player who was deservedly an all-star this year, who evidently earned his spot. I feel like if we go into next year, one of the biggest duos next year will be like Zion and Lonzo. And if anybody questions that, they are truly the best duo in the NBA this year. Or they will be the best duo in the future because you have Lonzo, one of the best pass first point guards in the league. And you have Zion, one of the most promising, not really pass first, but one of the most promising forwards in the league, who could take that Rookie of the Year spot away from Ja Morant at any second now. Actually, I'm brutally confident that he will win Rookie of the Year. I don't care what people say. Like, actually, there's a Pelicans game going on right now. Like, you see all these clips of Zion's dunks are usually assisted by Zoe. Pelicans are winning. I'm not going to check the scores right now. The only one that I want to check is the Raptors. Oh, fuck. I'm a Raptors fan, and we're losing 54-40 to the Suns. I think Devin Booker's going for 70 again. I'm also sad because the Warriors are still, according to the NBA app, in contention for the playoffs, which pretty much means if they win every game for the rest of the season, so pretty much Steph Curry needs to come back, like, right now.
I'm a Rockets player.
I'm a Rockets player. Player or fan? Like, do you actually?
Player.
Alright. Yeah, they're doing pretty solid this year. They are, right now, 4th in the West behind the Clippers, and they don't play tonight. But they are doing really good with Harden. Like, Harden is playing some hard defense. Harden's locking up some defenders.
Really, I am a Westbrook fan.
Like, were you a Thunder fan last year and stuff? Because if you were, that makes sense. Like, my brother's a Zion fan, and he follows Zion everywhere he goes. And then, my brother's friend is a Kawhi fan. He followed Kawhi everywhere he went. But since I'm Canadian, I just kind of naturally am a Raptors fan. Yeah, that makes sense. It's more of a thing that I like about people when they just follow one player, because it's not like they're bandwagoning because they think a team is a contender. They're joining their favorite player. Again, my brother's friend was a Kawhi fan. He was a Kawhi fan and when he played on the Spurs, and he has 3 Kawhi jerseys. And his current one that he wears a lot is the Clippers one. I, being Canadian again, am a Raptors fan. My brother is a Zion fan, so, you know, Zion's...
So explosive.
Yeah, he is. He's probably my favorite Rockets player. Like, no offense to James Harden, but Westbrook is a better all-around player. Harden's a better scorer. Yes, he is the best scorer in the league right now, and definitely going to be one of the best scorers of all time. But by no means is Harden a better rebounder and passer than Westbrook is. He is one of the best all-around players that I've ever seen. And he's also one of the best rebounding guards in history, so Westbrook is a very explosive player. And especially, like, if you get to see him, you'll see that he just lays down insane dunks. But I'm sorry to say, he kind of made a mistake going to Houston. Like, saying that he was open to a trade both opened, yes, Chris Paul up to the Thunder, which meant that Chris Paul is just going to, like, lead them into the playoffs, and he's doing really good this season. So it kind of made Chris Paul a lot better. But mainly, and I'm going to be quite honest here, I'm sorry if this hurts you, but when Westbrook left to go to the Rockets, Steven Adams was the one boxing out so he could get all these, like, triple doubles. He was boxing out. He was helping Westbrook hit all of his rebounds. He was the best box out player in the league. So because he left, he isn't going to have anybody to box out, and right now he doesn't have many triple doubles this season. Like, yes, he is still on the top triple doubles, And yes, he does have some insane records with triple doubles, but he will not. I don't think he'll ever go back to as much of a rebounding guard as he used to be. He'll definitely be as explosive, and he'll be a better scorer on the Rockets. He'll be, without a doubt, a better scorer and maybe an equal passer, but he won't be as good of a rebounder since his team isn't going to be that great rebounding the ball. No matter what end of the court it's on, their team is not going to be as good at rebounding, considering the fact that they have a small ball team. That's more of just something that I say. Personally, though, if I did have to pick my favorite player that would follow the rest of their career, it'd be Pascal Siakam or Giannis. Because Giannis is a very promising player since he's only 24. Literally the same, like a year older than Taco Fall, yet already an MVP, a candidate for unanimous potential this year. But Pascal Siakam, because of his work ethic, like he went from averaging only 4 points to then averaging 15, winning a very big award in the award show, being an all-star and improving even more, and going from a prediction of 46 wins the entire season for a team called the Raptors to now having the second best record in the East.
Pascal is a great defense.
Yeah, he's a good defender. He is more an aggressive player, so he does get a lot of charging fouls. He does get more of the aggressive foul plays, but he's really good at kind of helping the team out. Actually, fuck. I can't have the Celtics win. If they win, then and the Raptors lose, but then they're going to be tied. Actually, if they win and the Raptors lose, the Raptors will be third in the East, which means they're going to go down to fourth in the league. I don't think the Nuggets play, so. And the Raptors are down by 10. Alright, fuck this. I don't care about Alex Caruso. I just had him on there for a bit because I wanted to test him out since I bought him. Since I really like Caruso, he's a promising dunker. I love Caruso, man. Just like Lonzo. I actually have a Lonzo jersey. I'm looking at the league stats. Whoops. Right now the Pelicans.
Caruso is cute.
Caruso is cute. Yeah, honestly, balding at the age of like 24 is honestly sexy. Like, why is Kostas the first? Oh, it's by. I just realized that's by last name. He's averaging 5 points, but you know what? He's like 6'5". He's only 26 in 4 days. Undrafted at Texas A&M. Averaged like 9 points last season. A beautiful man. With like beautiful. Alright, so with Zion being named Rookie of the Month,
Did you
does that
know Curry likes feet?
Curry likes feet? Honestly, he probably fucking does. Surprisingly. I'm picking the Bucks over the Pacers. Oh, fuck that. I'm not creating no account for the NBA app right now. It's almost 10 p.m. Jordan is honestly OP. Like, that Ingram went off in that game, but Jordan can go off too. But,
Look
only
at
sometimes.
that.
Oh, fuck, that was a bad mistake. Look it up. I really don't want to look up Curry having a foot fetish right now. I'm not trying to, like, get uncomfortably disturbed right now, since I'm, like, going to sleep in around an hour. and it probably won't be too disturbing just to see a like 6'3" white dude liking feet. I don't know what to call him, white or black. I think he's just a mix. He's light skinned. But like, I'm not trying to see that. I believe anybody who says that somebody likes feet, because more people do than I want to know. White dude who can jump. Yeah. But the only reason I'm going to bed like 11 is because I'm in high school right now, so I'm trying to like... And it takes like 30 minutes. Rondo's gay. I really hope he is. Like... I absolutely hate Rajon Rondo. That is one thing that I am very open about. Rondo thought he was better than Chris Paul. Now look who's an all-star at like the age of 34. Super athletic and didn't get their life fucked up by analytics to the point where they are now horrible. And just running like a Lakers point guard spot that realistically LeBron James could take over in a second. Since LeBron decided to just go from like, you know, his score first, like passing is along with it, to a pass first point guard style small forward. Due to that one decision that LeBron made, that fucking makes Rondo suck. I don't like Rondo. Like, he thinks that he's better than the dude who is easily second place in MVP voting to Kobe Bryant in 08. And people think that Kobe stole the MVP from him, but because he was traded mid-year, I think it'd be embarrassing for an MVP to play for two different teams in the season that he won the award. So I feel like that's a major reason on why he didn't take home the award in 08. By the way, he was only a 4-year player. Like, he was only a senior. I think he was drafted in 04. It might have been 05. I think it was 05, actually. So he was only a third-year player. He was only a junior. I'm just going off of U.S. terms right now. Fucking Jordan getting blocked or clamped. I see all these like videos.
0 points with Ingram right now.
I have 90 points with Ingram right now. Can't wait to see who that is that got that ass whipping. I mean, hey, at least it isn't as bad as, or at least it's, you know, my game where I got 55 crushed on me by Ingram isn't looking so shabby now, or isn't looking so good now compared to the 90 that you just are casually dropping with Ingram. I mean, hey, just realize that you're second to Wilt the Stilt. That Jewish kid. So I guess some people were pissed off that Giannis wasn't on the lineup for the USA national team for the Olympics. And this guy said that pretty much he's the Greek freak, not the American freak. Alright, like, he's from Greece, not from the USA. Wrong button. Alright, James Worthy. Rewards card that you can get for just going 12 and 0. Man. Alrighty. Nicola. Bro, I saw this one dude who was 7'7", that one 7'7" high school player that's like really well known for having like scoliosis and being lanky and like pretty much he was supposed to play Aspire with LaMelo this year, but he has issues with that's a solid 47 in the dunk contest. Yeah, I saw a video of him getting into a car. Like, he has to recline the seat all the way back, move his chair all the way back, move the handle all the way up.
He pooped himself one game.
He pooped himself. Oh my god, that is honestly hilarious. It's like that one situation with Paul Pierce, but then people don't realize it was actually just an injury they temporarily had an issue with. Like, bro, that one time when Rajon Rondo just left the game to take a piss. Like, just, can you not wait until halftime? And then there's that one time that Michael Beasley last year forgot to take off or forgot to change out of his warm-up shorts and decided to check in warm-up shorts, proceed to get a timeout, I'm pretty sure, go grab his regular shorts, and then change into them. I didn't expect to green that shit. Green light, boys. Even though I only have a red light on this. And yes, I am that bored. I'm wearing a fucking headlamp to stream. Yes, I do just make random ass moist noises. Honestly, I might just like put up my Tom Chambers for like 4 or 5K. Like, I'll check how much he's going for and I'll just put him up for that much. Yeah, that's James Worthy. He's pretty fucking good. This is not a fun game. I was complaining earlier on how boring this game is. Oh, tomorrow during school, I'm actually going to be concentrating more on something that I have to do tomorrow night than something that I have to do at school, because I'm pretty sure most of the day we're doing this presentation in which we actually end up, so there was part of the presentation that we needed to do, which is like a water filter, alright, and we ended up stealing a group's filter. Would you put your MJ up for cheap for me? I'll put him up for 99,999. Yeah, put him up for 100K on the dot. Like, I'm not trying to sell my MJ, that's the thing. Because, like, it's my first opal. I know that most opals are going for like a good 200K minimum. I think this is one of the cheapest ones, and I'm not trying to sell it. I'm that one dude who goes out and like streams, waits for like a few people to join in and be like, yo, so if I just put like this bronze up for this exact amount of coins that nobody else is putting them at, would you like just give me the coins? I'm that dude to put up Kendrick Nunn's old card for like 65,970. Yeah, I'm that type of dude to put up like Kendrick Nunn for 69,907 or 950 coins, and then ask somebody if they want to donate some like MT. Because yeah, I have a crippling pack addiction. I just sell my diamond Michael Jordan. I sold my diamond Michael Jordan on the pack market, alright? Then I opened up a few packs, saw the opal, I was like, holy crap, please be Vince, since I'm a Raptors fan, and he was a Raptors legend, and he still is a Raptors legend, and I'm like, please be Vince. I see the Bulls logo, and I'm like, shit. But at the same time, like, cha-ching. Because this card is better than Vince, however, Vince goes for more in the auction house, just solely due to the fact that he's, like, more of a well-known guy. And Vince and Jordan were the only, like, the first two sellable and, like, packable opals. Oh shit, that's not going in. That could just end the game for me right there. Shit. Yep. Lost to ARs. The Celtics were blowing out the Nets, and then the Nets came back. Like, is Kyrie and KD back or something? Like, fuck. Alright, let's see how much Tom Chambers is going for. Like, just a real quick, like, heat check, you know. He's going for, like, 3.8k. I'm gonna send him to my auction. Nice. I'm gonna sell him for, like, 2,500.
He had a 1.5 lead.
Alright, there we go. And boom. He had 15. Holy fuck. Like, you're one of those guys that's actually good at the game. I'm one of those guys who just doesn't know how to be good. How much is Robert Pack going for? Quick sell. Like, I got more off of quick selling him. Like, Alex Caruso's a guy that would never quick sell. Because he's a cutie. Let's see how much Michael Jordan's most recent auction house sales. 265,000. Now that is with unlimited contract and shoe, because a lot of people are willing to bid more for the contract and shoe. His most recent, 178 with max contract. These are actually going for the same price. But YM has unlimited shoe as well. Alright, not D Rose or Paul George or Rudy Gay. I'm trying to remember. Well, this is the $0. Oh, fuck, he's good. Bro, anybody want to send me ZO2 for cheap? I'm kind of like looking for some cheapy cards. Anybody is trying to like send over 167,000 MT Magic? Like, I'm willing to accept tips. Play like a few more games since it's like more time. So where's the thing? It's 10:15. Alright, the Raptors are only down by 8 right now. Or by 7, sorry. Come on, Zion, just 1 point, please.
Gay people, I swear.
Yeah, bro. Rajon Rondo, I know. Oh shit, the Nets came back hard. I just want to see how much Zion has, like just to see how good he's doing right now. Oh shit, 25. Lonzo has 8 assists, just 2 more, fam. 2 more. You have 2 minutes, 2 assists, 2 points. Halftime in the Raptors game. Feeling fucked up, boys. The sucky issue about having glasses, like the reason why I have my face cam so it has like the little tint thing is because through my glasses you can quite often see my screen. Sometimes I just have things that are private slash like things the stream will get to know about later. And quite often I'm just on my phone just relaxing because you know what? I don't care that I'm streaming. I'm fucking bored. It's just sad that I'm in Canada during the winter and I'm having a fan on. Like, that's just because I have an unnaturally warm body heat. Like, or I just have an unusually warm natural body heat to the point where I just don't give a fuck. Like, I get hyperthermic from being outside in the summer too much. I have to make this huge like 15-minute thing for tomorrow. I'm actually really excited for Monday though, because I have this huge competition for a speech I have to make. I'm getting a bunch of info on it tomorrow through one of the people that I'm asking about questions about a guy that I'm doing a speech on, and then if I do good in the speech, then I have to present at this huge ceremony. Get fucking dunked on, LeBron. You are a 6'9" forward getting dunked on by Michael Jordan. However, he is known as a better player. So, bro, 50-year-old Jordan versus prime LeBron. I'm pretty sure like somebody said that Jordan could be prime LeBron like at the age of 50. Like, so a dude who is probably not quite good enough to be in the NBA since he was falling off, only averaging around 20 in his last season, can be a dude who fucking is a 4-time MVP and in his prime easily averaged over 30. You dumb motherfucker. Dun, dun. I absolutely love this game. Like, it pisses me off quite a bit, but I love it at certain times when it's like, you know, this game is being nice to me. I'm gonna flip the chicken right here. Bam! I also like it when that one dude actually catches the ball when he's doing a through the legs putback attempt. Like, you always see those dudes doing like through the legs to try and put the ball back, and they just don't grab the ball and they follow through with it, the putback attempt, and then next thing you know, it's like shit. Bro, I'd love to do an interview. Honestly, I found a guy who actually might be able to get me an interview with Elon Musk, and I'd just be like, yo, can you send me a Cybertruck and some shatterproof windows? Like, bruh. And I just straight up say, you know, can you give me like $1 million? Just like, I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to buy my Off-Whites. I'm trying to buy my Gucci. He's like, yeah, sure, I got you. I got like 10 billion in my account right now, so how much do you need? Just like $1 million or $2 million. Alright, you know, just give me your name, your address, whatever. Just give me my info, just next thing you know. Alright, transfer into Canadian for you, so, you know, just next thing you know, I have, you know, about 2 to 3 million Canadian dollars show up on my doorstep, and I'm like, thanks, bro. Oh, fuck. When Giannis gets dunked on by the king. Oh, that would be in the top 10 dunks that would have been epic had they gone in. Like, there's a bunch of those videos of, like, these dunks would have been epic had they gone in. And it's just, like, players doing, like, insane poster dunks and, like, insane, like, dunk contest-esque dunks. Bitch. So I started listening to some rap, alright? Because I'm into rap. I'm a teenager who goes to high school. Naturally, you're gonna try and be cool by listening to rap. For me, though, it was because my brother was that kind of kid. And so naturally, I just like rap because I like it. Don't try and be cool because nobody knows the songs I play. I hate those people who try and be cool by posting, like, their songs on Snapchat. And they're like, yo, you should listen to this song. It's like a banger and stuff. Like, you're not cool because you post your fucking songs that you're listening to on Snapchat and you cringy like a shit. Like, you're not cool because of that. It doesn't naturally just make you a fucking beast if you post your Kyle music video on Snapchat. No. So, like, I see this one kid that I know who just does it all the time. I go through his Snap story. I'll see if he has anything in his story right now. Right? Because I always, like, I always have random snaps, alright? So, I have my one friend. That's my school. No. These most just want to renegade. Alright, let's just not go on Snapchat anymore because there's a picture of Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. Less than 6. Alright, let's see what the final outcome of the Pelicans game was. They lost, but let's see what happened. D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley decided to play. Lonzo went 26 and 8.
Would you kill for a Galaxy Opal?
Yeah, I honestly would die for one. Depends on which one. Like, and I don't mean I would actually kill someone. I would just, like, love a Opal. Fuck.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
Alright. And Is that guy like a hacker or something like that? Like, can he hack Galaxy Opals? Some shit. I mean, like, I'd be willing
He
to
can
do.
hire you.
He can hire you. What does that mean exactly? Like he can hire me to do what though? Like, do I just like do some random shit and then randomly, oh, here goes a Galaxy Opal or something? Like, shit, this is sounding kind of sketchy, but I'm.
Go hunting with him.
What do you mean by go hunting? Exactly. Like, hunting Galaxy Opals or like, you know, deer or like people? Because I'm not trying to kill someone. Like moose in the fucking sea. Join that puppet. Sexy.
Dear.
Dude, I live in the middle of Canada. Don't think your friend knows where I live. And I'm not very good with a gun. I'm more likely to shoot my own foot off. Last time I handled a gun, I ended up hitting something that I probably shouldn't have. Oh, fuck. Now you're talking about like deers and deer, like Bucks players, because I mean, I'm down to like hunt you honestly. That was delicious. Like, oh shit. Like, the only job that I'm planning on getting hired for right now is working at a fucking
He
McDonald's.
likes you too.
I like food too, dude. I don't get what you're getting at, because I don't know how we went from me wanting a Galaxy Opal to, this. Like, to hunting and this dude who likes food. Then that's actually one. Well, Paris Silver drops 51 in the game. Yeah, that makes sense.
Now I'm playing.
Yeah, I kind of didn't get the point for a while. In my head, I was like, this dude's trying to hack me, or it's just a joke, and it was the latter. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:31. Al Harrington, Joe Dumars, and Clint Capella. The dude who really didn't help the Rockets that much. Yeah, I was just questioning on what the hell you were talking about when you went from, like, you know, you dying for, like, would you kill for a Galaxy Opal to dude can hire me to hunting deer to he likes food. And I was just so fucking confused. Alright, Joe Dumar's on me. He's a really good defender.
I hate Joker.
You hate Jokic? I mean, he's a good player and all, but he's kind of overrated in my opinion. It's kind of like, I'll be quite honest, Kyle Lowry is overrated. Like, he made the All-Star game over Bradley Beal, who is averaging more points and better stats than him. But Kyle Lowry's been getting a free pass since he's on a top 5 team. And, you know, fam over there ain't. By the way, the Celtics losing today was absolutely phenomenal because that means that even if the Raptors do lose, they still keep their positioning in the East. Kind of scared right now because the Raptors might lose to a team that is in the bottom of the league. Watch Devin Booker drop 100 points tonight, though. Won't get blocked. You see, this is the thing with Clint Capella. He's tall, but he isn't good, or at least he isn't helping their team that much. Like he shot and missed, which I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you get a rebound, unless you're like lucky enough.
Suns are sleepy.
Suns are sleepy, huh? What do you mean? The score is 69-74. Well, I mean, it was just like a 10-point game last time I checked, and now it's only a 5-point game. Let's just not talk about the Raptors versus Suns, though, because I'm just waiting till like midnight to check that score and just praying that I see the Raptors prevail. Like, I'm really hoping the Raptors win because they have not gotten a win against a shitty team. Because they lost to the freaking Hornets. Like, how do you lose to the Hornets and be named the second place team in the East? Last time they actually had a chance at the playoffs was when Kemba Walker was a superstar for their team. Now Kemba Walker's just like a superstar for the Hornets. Best player with the number 8. Well, currently, all time, it's obviously going to be Kobe. Bro, Kobe's death actually made me cry. I was legit crying. Kobe was one of my favorite players. And even though, yes, he dropped 81 points on my home team, on my favorite team, he's just always been a great team player. Or he's always been a great guy. And one thing that nobody knows is that his career high in assists is not 1. It's 17. Back when he was probably with Shaq, and he was just like a god. And actually, guys, for my birthday, since his death actually happened the week of my birthday.
OBS daughter was cute.
Honestly, yeah, Gigi was adorable. Well, I mean, I don't know if you're talking about cute since she was hot, because you're like under 18, like me. Or as in she was cute and she was adorable cute. Because she was very adorable. Like, her and her father bonded really well. They were adorable together. They looked like a great family. But yeah, for my birthday, since my birthday is February 1st and it happened on January 26th, which is about almost exactly, it was 6 days before my birthday when his death occurred. My mom got me a pair of Kobe's for my birthday. Yeah?
I would make that I am under 180.
What, Mom? Good night, Mom. Oh, you too. Sorry, Mom was just talking to me. Yeah. The only, like, for me, it's like, yeah, she was pretty cute, but it's like, she was young. She was definitely, like, a nice girl, but You never know her at home. Like, out in public, especially with her dad, she always kind of had to act that way, but you never know. She could be a fucking demon on the inside. Like, there's a lot of girls that I know who I've met, and when they're in public with, like, a bunch of their friends or just, like, whatever, they'll be really nice and cute, but then, like, on the inside, they're a fucking devil. Like, one of my brother's old girlfriends, are actually a couple of them. Like, whenever they were around me, since they were around my mom also, they were always acting, like, super chill and sweet because they're hanging out with my brother's family. But then I would always hear stories about them, like, getting pissed off at my brother and yelling at him because, like, he didn't go to their house and have sex. Like, my brother just doesn't want to talk that right now. Oh, Make-A-Wish Day. Ronnie 2K chilling with that one kid that left him on red because he's blind. It's like, Ronnie, you left me on red. The kid, I left you on couldn't read. Jello Ball sent a contract from G League and is expected to sign soon. Alright, LiAngelo Ball finally getting a G League contract. Even though he's a complete shithole. Like, bruh, I'm not even gonna lie. LiAngelo Ball is not that great. He played for Shaq punishment for losing.
He looks like a bingo.
He looks like a bingo. Shaq lost a bet to D-Wade because he said that the Heat would, like, whatever to Milwaukee, or like Milwaukee would do something. I think he said, hold on, did the Heat play Milwaukee? Like, the fuck? So look at the, oh, it was probably yesterday. Yeah, the Heat played Milwaukee and Shaq bet D-Wade that the Bucks would win by 20 and the Heat won by like 16. And so Shaq has to now let his hairline grow out. Shaq is like a bald dude, so when his hairline grows out, it goes like right back here. It goes to like the middle of his skull. So like 3/4 of his skull starts getting the hairline like way back here, because of course people who let their hair grow out, this is where it kind of starts. That's where first roots are. But Shaq, it goes back a little bit further probably because he's older. And so now, that's just all you see when you see Shaq, because he bet D-Wade that his hairline had to grow out. So now, I guess kind of D-Wade has a little bit of hair. I just like to see, like, fro B-Wade, like, a fro on D-Wade. But, you know. I mean, I guess Shaq and Wade did both win a championship for the Heat. However, Shaq had his jersey retired from the Lakers and not the Heat. Bro, I feel like D-Wade is going to have his jersey retirement. Like, it is going to be a great jersey retirement that's going to be there for a while. Like, that's going to be recognized for a long time. But once LeBron retires, he's getting pretty much guaranteed 2 jerseys retired. He's getting the number 23 from the Cavs because he not only brought them their first title, he won Finals MVP, he won 2 regular season MVPs, and a Rookie of the Year with them, and also led a team of, like, Kenton. The fuck is Kenton? Like, he led a team of shitholes to a finals way back in, like, the early 2000s. I think it was like in 2007 or whatever. He led a team of absolute garbage bags to the finals. And then for the Heat, he played 4 years there, had 2 MVPs, 2 finals wins, 2 finals MVPs, and he also just like ripped it up. Like, he spent part of his prime in Cleveland and part of it. Like, he also had 4 finals appearances, which is one of the most by any team, like, since the Bill Russell winning a three-peat. And he's the only player to have made 8 straight finals appearances and have lost in a majority of them, because, of course, Bill Russell won his 8 straight finals appearances. LeBron went 5-3. Right now he's 6-3 in the finals. He needs to win a three-peat, because then he goes 6-6, and he has a 50% on his finals win. So he just needs to like win a quick three-peat or out in the first round.
Did you know Pascal fell down and broke his kneecaps?
Do you know Pascal fell down and broke his kneecaps? The fuck is my phone? When?
Long ago.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this fucking season. I'm like, most other searches were Fred VanVleet, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, OG, Marcus Gasol, Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid somehow, Chris Boucher, DeMar DeRozan, and Luka. How much is Siakam worth? His contract is $130 million. Bro, I swear, I want Siakam to be another one of those loyal players, because the Raptors not only gave him a chance picking him 27th, I mean, yes, they did assign him to the G League in his first couple seasons, but they gave him a chance to come back up. Then he won a title, won a league award that only one player in the league wins every year, and then proceeded to become an all-star starter with the power of Canada. And then he went on to go and, like, you know, get a $130 million extension. So the team is doing a lot to, like, help him. Like, next season, he's getting a big boy payday, like.
And he is cute.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. He is sexy. Like, just imagine this, right? You go from, like, he is going to have one of the biggest contract jumps in the league next year, because he's going from like $2 million. So like, all right, I'm gonna need to confirm it. I just need to like, Right. I'm just gonna randomly search this up. All right. So, alrighty. So let's go like this, and then contract. Alright, I wanna see because I know that. Alright. So yeah, so his contract has been $2 million this year. Out of the next 5 years. So next year, think about this. He goes up $27 million on his contract. So hold on. So we're gonna go 2 million. So 2.3 million Just gonna do on my calculator. 2, 3, 2.3 million divided by 12. So he gets $191,000 a month this season. Now we're gonna do 29 million divided by 12. So he goes up from.
Russ has been dropping hella points.
Yeah, bro. But think about this, right? He goes from dropping, getting around $191,000 a month to now getting paid $2 million a month next season. And minus taxes, right now he's getting paid like maybe 150, maybe 140-ish thousand dollars a month. But next season he'll get paid around 1.7, 1.8 million dollars a month after taxes. Alright? Just think about that. He'll go from like living in a house is probably worth like 500 grand, I don't know, probably a little bit, like a decent amount, to being able to get $1 million house in the amount of time. Like, he'll be able to get a $2 million house in the time that took him to be able, like, alright, pretty much, he'll be able to get a bigger house in a month than he has in a year next season, because he'll go from getting, like, you think that his monthly salary next year is his current yearly salary. So right now his current money being made is like this entire year is the amount that he's going to be making in 1 month next season. Just give it a second to sear in. Well, I got some Fago. I was gonna get Blueberry, just because that one song by Lil Mossy or whatever. But just think about that though. Siakam's gonna go from like, money in the hole. Like, just that pay increase alone is going to be insane. Like, there's 2 players that deserve a max contract on the next contract, which is Siakam, who is already getting a max contract in his next 4 years, and then he's a unrestricted free agent, I believe. But I think the Raptors honestly might just try and re-sign him, or they're gonna play
basketball.
Yeah. Nah, not much. Like, I don't play it much. I watch it. I'm one of those guys who like owns a lot of basketball shoes. I own a lot of basketball memorabilia. But when it comes to me trying to play it, I can hit the odd shot. I can lay up pretty well, but I'm not like really good. Like, there's quite a few shots that I can't make. When it comes to 2K, you've played against me, unfortunately. Kick it out to the corner from mid-range. Simmons. I like watching it though. It's a very fun sport to watch. It's not as fun of a sport to play when it comes to, like, I'd absolutely love to be good. I'm trying to increase my skill, but it's not happening that easily. It's very hard to go from nothing to something in basketball. I mean, I am a huge sneakerhead. I kind of have the same passion for hats, surprisingly. So I pretty much really like the hats that teams have. Like, my favorite hats that I own right now are the Raptors and the Pistons City hats. Because that shit, it's really nice. Like when you can get compliments at a hat store in your city, that means that you're like fucking beasting. And also, I like to make myself feel that warriors are beating the fucking Denver Nuggets when they both fucking suck. I'm kidding. The Nuggets are actually like really good. I'm just concerned for how like Flight thought that he could get a walk on and be a starter for the Nuggets, and that was when they were the second place.
Hey.
How do you know my mom? You're very much scaring me right now. What do you mean by tell my mom? You said, hey, is that just like an innocent gesture, or is that like a something that I should probably be locking my doors?
I am just saying hello.
Okay, just like, it's just a friendly gesture. Now, my mom's asleep right now, fam. Like, she's either asleep or watching TV in her room, in which she doesn't want to be disturbed, and I really don't want to disturb her, since she's with my stepdad, too. Don't you just hate when there's, like, somebody fucking your mom? And it's not your biological dad. Like, I have 2 brothers right now. Only one of them is 100% biological. And what I mean by that is that one of my brothers is a half brother, and one of them we have the same dad, different mom. The other one we have the same parents. My older brother has the same mommy and dad. The younger brother is just my half brother. That's like same dad, different mom. My younger brother's adorable though, because he's only like, he's only like a month and a bit. Like, he turns 2 months in like 5 days. Fuck, alright, that's good. Yeah, he turns 2 months in 5 days, bro. I'm actually stressed. Norman Powell is honestly underrated. If Ron Williamson doesn't win MVP award in the next 3 years, I'll give one person $2,000 that retweets this. Fran's a god. Like, the Raptors are ahead right now, cooking up some spicy 27 with 4 3-pointers. That is Pascal Siakam's stat line right now.
Tran.
Bitch scored 22 points in the 4th quarter. Just like Trans, whatever. Career high, 51 points for Karis LeVert. Shaq lost the bet to D-Wade. Now Amir knows what his hairline looks like. Who wants these? I like to make myself lean. Jackson State guard Thomas Snacks Lee played his first career game and hit 3 in Curry range.
38 seconds to go. Jonas James trying to get it to him. Jonas James gets it to him again. Here's Snacks with
When your nickname is Snacks, you know it's probably not a good thing. It's that one dude. I'm pretty sure the Snacks guy was in this.
One NBA player for me.
Can I name one NBA player for you? I'm gonna go out and say, like, you know, I'm trying to think of like a good player that might be useful and useless to your team if you're doing a draft style. I'm gonna pick a player that's really good at defense. Let's say Kawhi Leonard. You know, probably one of the best defenders of the decade because he won the DPOY in the middle of the decade, and since then he has just been tearing it up on the defensive end. He'll really put towards defensive effort on your team. I'd say Kawhi Leonard. I would definitely say Kawhi. Like, I mean, if that's taken, just go with KD. Or no, go with Zion if you know you don't have a Kawhi Leonard that's like good enough.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem with them. But like the second player, I would always say if I could pick 3 players, I would go with Kawhi Leonard because he's a middle end guy. He's a small forward, power
Or
forward.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Like, but I would say if I had to pick 3 players, especially based off of like 2K cards, I'd go off of Kawhi Leonard as first part because he's like been tearing it up. He's pretty good, you know, or he's one of the best defenders in the league. He's an MVP candidate, All-Star Game MVP, definitely deserving of a spot on a team. Second would be Zion, just because he's good. He's a really good dunker, and if you want to slash, then he can do it. Kawhi can also shoot the 3 ball. That's one big thing, because a third guy is a forward. I kind of go with the line of forwards, but Kawhi can shoot the 3 ball pretty nicely, and he can kind of help you out with that. Then the third guy I'd always pick is Giannis, because not only is he a forward, or no, I'd go with Ben Simmons. I'd go with Ben Simmons over Giannis, honestly. Giannis and Ben Simmons are very similar. They're both really fast and not bad perimeter defending guards. Or they're both not bad perimeter defending forwards, sorry. So, like, the Flash, Ben Simmons, the one that can play point guard, is, like, really good because you can play him at point guard or small forward, and that's, like, broken because he has a really good speed stat, and the only issue with him is that he can't shoot the 3. So if I had to pick 3 players, it would be Kawhi Leonard for the 3 ball and the defense, Zion Williamson for the dunking and just overall driving, and Ben Simmons for the speed and the perimeter defense. And all of them can play forward spots, and all of them are like either tall enough / like tall for their position, or are just like really good. Like Zion is like quite undersized considering the fact that he plays power forward, but then you know you look at James Harden taking some jump balls and you're like, how the hell did that happen? It's called the ability to be athletic. But like as you can see right there, Ben Simmons got the steal. We're gonna pass over to Michael Jordan, step back, out of bounds 3, brick it. We're gonna get the ball back, trust me. I mean, Jordan would be a Jordan, and I'd say Vince would both be honorable mentions because Vince is like, he's a dunker, okay? He's really good at hitting that dunk. Alright, so we're just gonna like, bam, ba ba ba, boom, ba ba, blah, bam, blah, blah, blah. And then I'd say like another runner-up would be Jordan because he, like, you know, Kawhi and Simmons can get like some really nice perimeter defense and get some really nice steals. And he can also dunk. He's like one of the best all-around cards in the game right now. He can hit the 3 ball. He can green. He has like 37 hoofs. We're playing for Rubik's Cube at like 11. the clickbait I could make off of that. Solving a Rubik's Cube at 3:33
He is
a.m.
also sexy.
Which one? Because all of them are smexy. Your Xylem, just like that belly. Like, I would love that. I'm curious on like if, because I know that a lot of reasons why nowadays people are getting married later is because they want to like set up their, or especially like the people born before the 1900s, so like, or no, in the 1900s, so like, you know, 90s and like 80s, people are getting married around 30. Part of the reason is because like they want to set up their life. I'm curious on how like professional sports players do. Do they like get married younger because they have the money to be able to get married at a younger age, or do they just like, you know, continue and get, you know, because I think LeBron was married quite young. I think he was married around the time they got into the league, which was like very nice. It's nice to see those players who get married at a younger age, just like you got the young love coming in hot. You know, I get that they're like teens, but I'm thinking I might go for.
Gold diggers.
Yeah, honestly, like a lot of players get wives because they're gold diggers. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna like sell a crappy current player like Bruno Fernando and open a quick leap year pack. Just hope for the best. Pray for me, boys. Good luck to me. Who did I get? Clinton Capella, you bust nut. Piece of shit. Like, you still have a Rockets uniform on, found. They didn't like you. Oh wait, I got a statement jersey. Oh, Indiana Pacers. Who likes that? I saw them for 1,000. I really want to pick up like one of the steady jerseys, like, or classic uniforms. Like, bam, 1,000, buy it or take it or leave it, you know. I only get 900 back on it. It's annoying how they. Alright, so we're just gonna go for the Raptors because I'm a Raptors fan. You can oh yeah, you can Nick Nurse. Gold, you can get their throwback jerseys. That's about it. Silver, you can get city stuff. More specifically. Bronze, you can only get like. I have all the bronze stuff. I really want the city jerseys, but they're going up for a lot. Like, is there any of these going for under 1,200 max? There's like a few logos. We're about 1,500 logos. We're about 2,000 or 7,500. 175. Statement jersey. What about $2,000? Statement jerseys and logos. Like, what about 250? There's just gonna be a lot of statement shit. Like, what about 2,500? We're gonna find a lot of the statement shit and like, you know, shit like that. You know, what about 2,750? Like, you can't find the city stuff because it's so hard to get. So I forgot to go to 3,000. Like, you know, I like to make myself believe that pleasure slow. Wow, that's a first. Versus a gold small forward or center. Let's see if there's any cheap golds. Alright, so color.
Raptors are sexy.
Yeah, they are, baby. Alright, let's see if there's any for under 2250 or 1250. Ooh. Let's just buy Bogdan Bogdanovic. Just for the thing. By the way, I'm going to quick sell him immediately after collecting this. I'm only doing it for the 10 coins. For the 10 tokens. I'm probably going to quick sell him right now. Actually, no, I want to get, like, Trevor Ariza.
I just beat this guy 135.
The fuck, man. You have issues with scoring with Ingram. You need to, like, get hack checked. Sad how, you know, these are all, like, the original sets, and, you know, you only get, like, 20 tokens for completing them. Like, shit. Fam. Alright, time to open up a pack. I think I might go for D-Wade because it's an older series. And I got AI. I hate getting that AI card because I don't use it. I never use it. Like, it's not a good card. It's great for, like, a starting card, but when you're more deeper into the game. She got
I am 4-1. I want it.
I'm 4-1. Yeah, I think everybody wants that Larry Legend dude. He's a white dude, so I mean, everybody's gonna want him. Let's see what, like, the weekly ones are and if I can get anything good from that. No, monthly. Win 4 games, 25 evolutions, 60 wins. Run lifetime. Complete any Western Conference team collection. And there's a bunch of token market. I'm gonna try and complete a team collection. I don't care right now. Like, I'm going to try and complete. These last 3 players are going to be hard to get. So I'm going to search up Andre Roberson Silver. Andre Roberson Silver. And see if there's any under 5K. Alright, let's see if there's any under 5K. Bruh, he isn't going for under 5K. That is honestly cheese. Oops, I'm going on to the wrong set. Oh. Let's see. Like, Jonas Jerebko, or I mean Mike Muscala, I could probably get cheaper. Terrence Ferguson, I could probably get cheaper. I'm just looking for teams that have, like, cheaper cards. Like, you know, not $4,000 for a card. This one I'm more likely to get. Siakam's only going for like 900. Lowry's going for like 800. I know that. Why would somebody put him up for 100K? I may just get 400. Like, sorry, 4,000 right now. And just like buy a random pack and see if I can get like a diamond from it. By just selling this entire team. Since they're useless. I don't know that I've actually played with this dude. I think I've like had him on my lineup. Alright, so we're just gonna quickly just buy a league pack and see what we can get. See if we can get some high odds cards. We got Sterling Brown. I'm interested in those. Those are sexy. Sterling Brown, yeah. Shoes, alright. That, I've actually looked at those on StockX. Why would T-Mac release those? I am just curious, like, bro, why is there so many playbooks? Like, how much do they sell for? They quick sell for cheap. Bro, when a team doesn't have a city jersey, like statement, you have the classics, like, wait. So 2 Warriors, a Sixers, a Rockets, Clippers, Grizzlies, Kings, Raptors, Cavs, Hornets, Pacers. So you know how many, so many classics? My career player, like, let's just see his stats. Like, these are untrue stats. My passing is, like, really good, though. My badges are gaudy. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream off now since it's 11:15. I need to get some sleep, alright? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow. Maybe next week. Oh, my back. I'll just let you say anything. If you want to say any last words before I end the stream, I'll just give you a minute to say those because I am truly ending the stream.
Bye, baby.
Yeah, bye, baby.